with the next run with 4 games. Remember, we have got Pokemon Red, Time Spinners, Kingdom Hearts 2, and Ocarina of Time all being raced by Pro Poke Noob, Shawnee, Prudent Gaming, and Hitting Hero. All you 4, take it away.
Hello, everyone at Randothon 2024. My name is Pro Noob, and we are here to bring you 4 games with all of our items spread across all of them to show the ultimate chaos that is Archipelago Multiworld. Running Kingdom Hearts 2 is Prudent Gaming. Say hello.
Good day, good sirs and ladies.
Over at Time Spinner, we got Hitting Hero. Say hello.
Hello, everybody.
And down with Ocarina of Time, it's our dad joke guy, Shawnee. Say hello.
How's it going?
No dad joke?
Not yet. I don't do it on
Okay.
demand.
Oh, I was misled.
No, it tortures us with them randomly.
It's a
That is the
randomizer.
Randomania way.
Okay. With that, we're going to start the run before we start explaining everything. If you've never seen this before, essentially just assume it's 4 randomizers put together. My items and Pokemon could be all the way in Ocarina of Time or anywhere else, and such. Insert game can be in insert games check. We'll explain more as we get going with it, but for now, we're going to get the countdown going. Are we ready, gentlemen?
Of
Yep.
course.
Yes.
Okay. In 3, 2, 1, potato, let's go.
Potato.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. Let's up.
All right. So, depending on what item I get here in Kingdom of Hearts after I interact with this TV, if I get a Proud Fang or I own a Proud Fang, I'm going to go straight into what would be over there. I do not get Proud Fang, so I can't do it. You normally want to do that at the beginning of the run, as there's a glitch you can do when you haven't taken damage that is not available after you've done literally any other fight or movement in the game. As such, I can't do it. I will come back and show you what fight I'm on about when I can finally get access to that world. However, if anybody else wants to talk about their game's current, because my game's just picking up items now.
Like that item right there that almost cost me a chicken. Thanks for that.
You are welcome.
Good timing.
So, Ocarina of Time, very simple. I'm pretty sure most people here know it. It's like, what, 98, 99 this came out? Probably not the way you
About that.
expect. Yeah, probably not the way you expect it here, though. Around the world are 45 Triforce pieces. You saw one actually quite early on, because Prudence sent me over one. I need to find 30 of them, and at that point the game's credits will run, and I would have won. Along the way, you'll see shuffled stuff like Gold Skulltula tokens. The ones in the dungeons are shuffled around. The shops are shuffled. The Deku scrubs that sell you stuff are shuffled. However, that's chests, gold skulls, Gold Skull Reward rather, and an ice
$2.
trap. Here. And I've said that ice traps in the world, and every ice trap I get, I will be donating $2 to the charity, which is Nami, as we're all aware.
And
gonna
I
hand-
will match that as of next week when my paycheck comes in.
Nice. I'm going to hand off to someone else to explain their game while I write down what I just saw there.
I can go now. I'm playing Time Spinner. It's a reasonably short Metroidvania. As that is, I'm sure most of you can mostly expect what comes with it. Bunch of items, mostly locking movement abilities, and some power getting you through the world.
Is it my turn? I forget now.
Yep.
Oh, is it my turn? Okay, good. This is Pokemon Red. I'm sure none of you have ever heard of it. Very obscure game and company. Pokemon Red has a lot of things that you can randomize in it, and what I've done is I've designed something called an Underworld Trainer Shuffle Randomizer setting thing. So basically, we have hidden items, overworld items, and trainers all shuffled into the pool to have progressive items. What I've done, because that's a lot of checks and not really marathon safe, is I have gone through, because with Archipelago, what you could do is actually go into the settings and go into weighted settings and kind of change what locations can have what, whether or not they're important. So what I've done is I've gone in, and any place that is inside, so SSN, Rock Tunnel, anything that's inside or requires a key, those trainers can have progressive items. So for example, the trainers here in Viridian Forest will have progressive items potentially. Anyone who's just on a random route, they're not going to have any items. I am forced into fighting some of them, and they will still give supplementary items like potions or anything else that could be helpful in a run, but otherwise they will not contain anything that can help us get to our goals. So that's a way for us to speed it up for the marathon. Otherwise, the badges are shuffled, everything's shuffled. I don't need badges for HM, so once I get those, you'll see me going all over the place. And right now, I'm going to be searching for a main, because we're going to need something to get us through really quickly here. This Tauros with Stomp and Super Fang is a consideration. So I'm going to be sitting here trying to figure out if I can beat these trainers, and if not, I'll have to do a little bit more searching.
That's one way of putting it, to be honest. That could be a lot worse.
Yeah, sure.
It could be better, but it could be worse.
Yeah, that's as good as it's going to get right now. Hero, I like the way you explain AP. Can you explain AP to everybody? In full.
I'm not sure what you mean by that explanation, but AP is basically just Sorry, my brain has just gone completely blank. AP is just the ability to multiple different games, so having items from any game in any other game.
I don't know why you like that explanation.
I don't know, it's just better. It's more straightforward. I make it sound... I don't know.
Complex.
I make it sound complex. It's really fun, though. It's fairly new. It's only, what, 2 years old now?
Yeah, about that.
Sure.
Sounds right.
But subsequently, there is maybe 30 to 50 games. I'm not entirely sure of the number. I know there is a fair few games that are on the list. Some of them include
believe it's over
games like
50.
Minesweeper, where there
I
are.
believe it's over 50
Minesweeper is in the Click. I believe it was even designed for it.
Yeah, I
Or
think
was
some
Click
of
a
my,
thing beforehand?
I think it was designed for AP. I think some of my favourite games that are in there are Rogue Legacy, always a fun one. The 4 we're playing today. Link to the Past, which I think was the first game. Factorio, Minecraft. Minecraft's always a delight to play in this.
They've also not long added Pokemon Emerald.
Yes, Pokemon Emerald's also a thing. True.
We're waiting heart and mouth for Crystal.
Oh, Crystal will be fantastic. There's also a sizable number of games being developed as well for it. One I believe is on their beta branch right now is Yoshi's Island.
Yeah, currently on the beta branch. Along with actually I can't remember what's on this beta branch.
Kirby's Dream Land 3.
Oh, that's actually pretty cool.
They did an enormous overhaul to Pokemon Emerald as well. What we're trying to tell you is there are a lot of games that are both official and just local generation for AP, and it's really good. Really good. It's really fun if you like randomizers.
Yeah, I encourage everyone to give this a go with whatever games they can find on it. So somewhere is a Discord link for it.
Yeah, we don't have the AP person here to drop the Discord link. Nor do I have it on hand.
But archipelago.gg is a good place to start.
Yeah.
Another good place to start is not where I am currently. I'm dying due to lack of items, so I'm going to back out and try and find another world that's decent on what minimal abilities and power that I have currently.
It's always a good plan in Kingdom Hearts 2. Just go where you can survive fighting things.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah, it's not a lot this early, unfortunately.
like other games I can care to name, dying is not a viable strat.
Well, admittedly, in Kingdom Hearts 2, there is a setting that does quite well for that. There is a setting for experience boosts, so you can make the game much easier earlier on.
Yeah. My other problem is I refuse to play on anything other than critical mode, though. So I still fight at the hardest difficulty because, yeah, I am a masochist in that respect. Everybody else will not be aware. I'm just the better person for Kingdom Hearts out of our group. I'm by no means a Kingdom Hearts master, and certainly still get screwed over quite a fair bit by this game. But I don't use an auto tracker, and everything is mentally tracked, which makes me the unfortunate better option for our group.
Yeah, though I do have a decent amount of experience with Kingdom Hearts 2. It's definitely less than yours.
Yeah, I've I've had the full 20 years since it first released to perfect my craft and still be horrible at it.
20. I did not realize it was that old.
Yeah, original Kingdom Hearts 2 came out in 2004. KH1 was 2001, I believe.
Yeah, we usually avoid speaking about such things for, our
Yeah,
own sake.
That looks useful.
I've come to terms with the fact that I'm nearly 30.
I'll just sit here being over 30 then and
Yeah,
wait,
wait,
more.
wait.
As someone who turns 35 on Monday, I'm very upset right now.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Wait, hold on. Monday, April 1st. Is that a joke? No, that's not yet. Never mind, carry on.
It's Monday, April 1st. Yes, my birthday is
Oh,
April
is it
Fool's
actually? No,
Day.
it is.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah,
But is
it can't be a joke, noob. It's not Legends Arceus.
that's true, and no one's gonna ever let me let that down. But it was
No.
a good one.
So,
But yes, also happy birthday for Ren. Then I know
Thank
they'll be in
you very
chat
much.
for you when it happens.
So real quickly. You notice I'm talking to some stones around the world, and they're giving me some interesting little tidbits. This game, Ocarina of Time, has in-game hints, which are on those stones. There are 40 stones scattered throughout the world. Someone's going to come in and tell me I've got the wrong number, but I'm pretty sure it's 4. It's either 40 or 32, and I always get it wrong. Some of them will say locations are foolish, which is fantastic news because I haven't got to touch them. Means nothing progressive can be there. Some of them will say certain locations, like you saw the diving experiment, which is Lake Hylia Lab Dive. And very occasionally, some of them will just fire out junk.
Okay, I have a fun one. I'm going to hint something already because on the Cantaran boss slot, which is a post-game boss that has quite high stats, I have the Sandman, and I'm currently fighting with Shattered Orbs, and because I went the wrong way at the start, I've locked myself behind here.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, if that hint is too terrible, I'll just restart and it'll be fine.
To explain for those who've never played AP, basically, when you set up your run, you can put a percentage of how much a hint costs. You have a text tab, which you can see on screen right now, I'm assuming. And once you hit a certain percentage of checks, you can hint for an item or you can hint a location and basically find out, like, it'll send a message to the person in the world that it's in, whether it's your own or someone else's. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be making sure that we're doing kind of a hint when needed sort of thing, just to keep it, again, safe for the marathon. And it also shows sort of the multiple. This is terrible. It's showing all the multiple ways in which you can play AP. You can either play it just casually, not giving out your items when you're done, and just keep checking every check that you want to do to pass the time, or you can aggressively hint and get out of here as quick as you want. So we're going to be doing the latter within reason of watching the time.
To reference that hint, Hero hinted the Twin Pyramid Key, which is the item that lets you travel between different gates in the world, which would free him from the Cantaran loop he's stuck in.
Yeah, but that's
Unfortunately,
not happening.
it's at the top of Fire Temple.
Good.
In my world, which,
That's good.
with the nicest will in the world, isn't happening.
Anytime soon, at the very least.
No, it's going to be at least a little while before I can do that. Okay. So I assume that would be a hero resetting and just going again.
Yep, I
I
reset. I've just got to
don't
go
blame
through the opening again and skip all of the cutscenes.
What was your starting spell out of interest?
Arm cannon. Oh, more than good enough, but I'm not trying to beat the Cantran stats at that point.
I don't blame you. Okay, so let's see what song I get here at this location. It is... Oh, it's a lullaby.
Zelda's
Cool.
Lullaby.
Must be a slow start for
course I
everyone.
do.
Usually one of us is just talking nonstop because like, oh, we got this. It's time to go here. I guess we didn't get that.
Yeah, my worlds are pretty minimal for my unlocks due to the seed vetting. So I'm very much on the lower end where I haven't got a lot to do.
No.
I'm just kind of trying to plod along, and even then, the worlds I've got are pretty high powered for what I can do. So I'm currently in
Oh.
tutorial Twilight Town, trying to hope for the best of an item or a spell.
I just got a hint for a hook shot in your world, Pruden. It's actually quite an interesting one.
Okay.
I'm guessing the Castle that Never Was map is going to take a while.
That's behind Roxas, not necessarily a while.
No rush, it's just a hook shot.
Yeah, okay.
By Prudence
Well,
wrists.
if you're gonna say it like that.
I have a lot of stuff I can do. I don't need it immediately, but it would be nice soonish.
Okay, I'll get it.
Thank you.
I'm finishing this world first, though.
No, go ahead. Yeah, take your time.
Well, I'm in the tutorial world, so I might as well finish it. It's just a pain otherwise.
Yeah. I'm in child setting right now. I don't have I haven't gone to adult yet, so you've got time. I'll probably start pestering when I hit adult.
Okay, I have cut. Cut as the first HM is interesting.
Well, it opens you up at least.
Oh, it definitely opens stuff up. Yep. The question is, how we're pretty dry on things right now, right?
Yes.
A little bit, yeah.
So should I just go straight to Rock Tunnel once I'm done, Bill? And just do the heaviest amount of checks rather than doing the most logical tier sphere 0 whatever things.
Tier sphere 0, whatever.
Yeah.
Describe again.
Floor.
I mean,
It's valid. Obviously, you lose everything Vermilion on your way.
Not that much at
We don't-
least.
But we don't know when you're going to get strength, which you've got extra strength rocks, right? So even the other side of Route 11, you can't touch, even if you got Poker's Flute for Snorlax, you wouldn't be able to get through that.
Well, what I
Or
can
pass that any
do.
other way.
What I can do is I can go. All right, what I can do then is I can go to. No, maybe I'll just set a Cerulean warp point and then just do the normal path and go to Rock Tunnel because like that's might as well just keep it linear.
Yeah.
That way I can go back to Pewter
what
and all
I'm
that stuff.
thinking.
Yeah, I'm making it more complicated again. I'd probably just do it normally. I'm just wondering if you guys need more stuff. You're gonna feel like you're gonna be stuck anytime soon. I should just go for the maximum number of checks.
I say I've got plenty to do, so
Yeah. Okay.
do what you think is right.
And Hero, we know, is already going to get stuck, so
Yeah.
there's this. Unfortunately, certain games enter the Burger King mode, which again, someone who tells the story way more better than I can explain. But he has a game that will get stuck earlier than others on average, just simply because of the nature of it being a Metroidvania and having a lot less to do in multiple areas.
And
Basically,
it
his
being
acts as a base.
notably shorter as a
It is a
whole.
short game, yeah.
I wish it a whole minute there. I've never explained BK before, but I am going to try and take it. Somebody that was doing AP when it first started out got stuck without any checks, and subsequently managed to go to Burger King, buy a Burger King, and get home and eat it before they were able to get any more checks still, which subsequently led it to being known as BK mode, where you're stuck that long, you can go get a Burger King.
I think, in the interest of the true story, I think it was an Ocarina of Time Multiworld. Not
Yeah.
quite
Yep,
AP.
there
I
we are.
believe it was actually older than AP.
No, there are.
I can't remember who it was, though.
It's ours now, though. We take it.
I think any multi-world takes it at this point. It's about ubiquitous.
I mean, to be fair, Noob did go out to get a Burger King specifically to get a crown
I
that they
did.
could wear for being in
Yeah.
BK mode.
I did my food sensitivity test by going to Burger King to see if I could eat a Whopper Jr. To update, yes, I was able to eat the Whopper Jr. Yes, it wasn't that bad, and yes, the crown does not stay on my head very often, but it's still funny to wear if I have a camera.
I will say as well, Noob, in my travels this week, back and forth to London, I have gone to a Burger King and got myself my very own crown.
Oh, so we have two
Perfect.
crowns now?
Yep, there is somebody
Beautiful.
else with a BK crown.
Excellent. Except you don't enter BK very much.
Yeah,
Oh, actually, well,
I don't think I've
depends.
ever BK'd.
Hey, Shawnee,
Oh,
get out.
That one time where I got stuck with no world blockings.
What was that? Oh, bloody hell.
Oh, adding on to what Shawnee was doing with the ice traps, we've already seen one of them. It's called the 3.5 second time loss. Every Jinx that I run into will be $5, so we're up to $5 already. Jinx has the second longest cry in all of Pokemon, and despite the fact that I run twice or 3 times as fast in this version of Pokemon Red, we just don't like Jinx showing up.
What's the longest?
Titan at 4.007 seconds or something like that.
Is it active? Wow.
It is a 4-second cry, and we have no idea who sat there in front of a mic going for 4 seconds.
If
But they got
Titan's
paid
the
well.
longest, then surely Jinx is not the second longest. I thought Cricketune was longer than Jinx.
Oh, maybe. No, maybe it's close.
Cricket's not that long. It's...
Maybe it just feels longer.
Can I move, please?
No.
Oh, yeah, that... Also, as a note, by the way, none of you have this problem. I'm the only one that has this particular problem. Whenever I get an item, I hold it above my head, which stops whatever I'm doing. As long as I'm on
And
the
it is a
ground.
fun way to troll you.
But scientifically does not stop your world clock, so everything around you keeps moving, correct?
Oh, yeah, including time of day.
I mean, I
Which would be
technically
Vayne
get to
or
leave.
Majora's Mask.
Dante is the one where that causes a problem.
Yes, which is why I'm not going to tell you when I go to Tampe.
I'm watching
we-
the stream.
we-
I know where you are.
Yeah, we got Discord. Discord.
Oh, good.
I don't know who Dampe is, but I'm just gonna hope for the best.
Some graveyard keeper you pay money to dig up other people's graves with. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but it's a good service for him. The man's probably loaded at this point.
True.
I mean, he's also dead at the point where you're racing him, so
That's
his
true.
races don't matter so much to him anymore.
Oh,
That's really weird.
if you are doing this game as a normal, non-randomized speedrun, Dampe is the bane of your existence. Because you need to get an item from him, and it's not guaranteed first time, like it is in Randomizer.
Right.
Mind if I jump in?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Back right on.
Awesome. We got a $50 donation in from Religos, who says, "Love me some Archipelago. Good luck to the runners, and hoping no one will have to go get Burger King.
Yeah, there we are.
Very, very nice. Thank you very much, Religos. And remember that we are raising money for NAMI, the National Alliance for Mental Nation- Bleh. Let me start over. The National Alliance on Mental Illness. There we go. I was fumbling over that. And just in case you don't know who they are, the National Alliance on Mental Illness is the nation's largest grassroots mental health organization dedicated to building better lives for millions of Americans affected by mental illness. What started as a small group of families gathered around a kitchen table in 1979 has blossomed into the nation's leading voice on mental health today. Leading voice on mental health. Today, we are an alliance of more than 600 local affiliates and 49 state organizations who work in your community to raise awareness and provide support and education that was not previously available to those in need. And all of your donations go toward this wonderful charity. And keep in mind, we do still have some bid wars open. We have the LEDX Sprite, as well as the donation incentive to go on a date with Malin during the run. And so you can get your donations in for that. In addition, we also have a donation incentive for the Super Metroid Varia randomizer. It says that if we hit the goal of $300 for that, we can make Grey Goo Girl traverse the dangerous planet of Zeebs in mirror mode. I don't know how exactly that's going to work, if they're just going to flip the screen around, but I think I want to see that. And I think you want to see it too. So be sure to get your donations in to make that happen, chat.
I want to
If I
see that.
remember rightly, it literally mirrors the map, and it's quite difficult to do unless you get used to it.
See, I can't even do that stuff normal. So doing it mirrored sounds like a nightmare for me.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not the
absolutely
easiest
dreadful
one
in
to
all
do normal.
opinions.
Sounds
But I
incredible.
am here for it.
Okay.
Ruden, you just got a bunch of items, and so did I. I'm
Yeah,
a bit concerned.
I got a lovely amount of scimitars, which leads me to believe logically I need to go to Agrabah. I've also got Bonefish, which means I can go to Halloween Town, which again I'm dreading because everybody knows my most hated bosses are there.
I
I
just
see
sent
bookies.
a Celestial Sash over to Hero, which, if you don't know what Celestial Sash is, do you want to go up? The Celestial
Yes.
Sash lets you just go straight up at any point you want.
Celestial Sash is this,
New.
and it is free upwards movement.
It even has a built-in counter in the randomizer for the number of concussions you inflict on yourself. I don't know why they put that in. It's just it.
Amusement is why, basically.
Isn't Aria of Sorrow after this run?
I think so. Yeah.
Because we can just say it's Hippogriff. It's the same thing. It's Hippogriff. Ah.
Aria of Sorrow is after this one, yes.
Connections. It was all planned. See?
Sure, we'll go with that.
This is actually something I've never had to explain either on my stream or in a marathon. My lift key was on the fossils. So the fossils for Pokemon Red are always local items. And it can be anything. You can make it where it's either progressive or just any item or a useless item so you don't have to worry about it. So what I've done is usually the fossil guy asks you to have at least one fossil. You can make it where you don't need to have any fossils at all, which is what I've done. You just have to go fight the super nerd in Mount Moon to get the fossil passed over. What lift key does, more than just having the rocket hideout elevator work, if it's on fossils, there's one of two ways it could be seen. I could either have it now and require nothing, or if I didn't take that, instead wanted a cool refreshment of a lemonade, which is not anything except a check that I can pay for regardless, it would imply that I'm waiting for Surf because I have to get to Cinnabar, or if my fly point is in Cinnabar, which it's not. It's in Lavender Town, unless the town map gives me a fly point to Cinnabar. Now that I've confused you, all you need to know is I am equally confused, because I don't know what that means for the logic of lift key.
I think it assumes you have to be able to get both.
Yeah,
That's
files
yeah.
usually work that way.
Yeah.
It assumes you can get both first.
Yeah. The way logic generally works in a randomizer, as far as I'm aware, is it assumes that you are the most
Incompetent
checks.
runner ever.
Yeah, you do checks in the exact wrong order every time.
Which I do.
Yep.
But,
Well, then we shouldn't have a problem.
well, I have a problem because I'm trying to understand it.
That's your first mistake.
I want to understand what is not meant to be understood. Is that a problem?
Yes.
That's your second mistake.
That's called coding.
That's fair. I just used the stuff poorly.
Right then.
It'd be even funnier if it was the hideout key, because then I could just completely avoid that for a long time. Fortunately, it's the lift key, so maybe it means absolutely nothing.
Noob, how attached are you to TMs?
You know what? My Tauros is actually not that good. It depends on what you're asking. How bad is it?
Yeah, 23.
Fire Temple Pierre.
I don't know who that is, so I'm just gonna say it's Fire Temple. Don't worry about it.
I'm going to say do it now because it's not my TM.
I'd love to, but I actually
Yeah.
have the requirements. Shouldn't I have one of your fun elements in this world as well?
I mean, there's 3 of them. If it's easy enough to get to, I wouldn't mind a bit of magic. If not, don't worry.
It's on the left hand of a Colossus, so we need a laundry list of stuff to get there. Not
We'll
least,
figure it
there's
out.
access.
Then we hope that we get another Thunder first. Is the simple answer.
That'd be
Yes.
nice.
I mean, realistically, I don't too much care for Thunder. If everybody can find Reflect, I'll be sound.
Do our best, can't guarantee anything.
Or Blizzard for Kazoo Pirates, right?
Well, yeah, that too.
Honestly, just
Because
reflect.
I've had Pirates unlocked
Mm.
since the beginning of the game, but obviously with no magic, there's absolutely no point me going there bar the 3 quick and easy checks. I know I have had magnets since, but that's not going to do too much help for me.
Yeah.
Fire, realistically, maybe one of my better options, just because the AoE, I can do it at this low level. Otherwise, Blizzard for the attacking through the enemies would be the best. Because I'm dying to the door in Beast Castle, which does not normally happen.
Dear. Yeah, that's not a good sign.
Yeah, even you know that's when that's when you're a bit low on stats.
Dangerous. Have you ever considered AP?
Have I ever considered what? I'm sorry.
Playing Multiworld.
Archipelago.
Oh, Archipelago. I have not, but I think that's only because I don't play a lot of randomizers. The only randomizer I play is actually the one I'll be running on Saturday, which is Resident Evil 1 remake. Otherwise, I don't really play a lot of randomizers.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with
That's
that.
fair.
Yeah. To each their own.
Though it would be really funny to see Resident Evil 1 remake randomizer incorporated into Archipelago.
I think
somehow.
they have a few Resident Evils going in.
Oh, that's good news. Then
think
that might get me
2?
on.
They have a lot in development. Like the ones that I'm watching right now are Legend of Zelda Minish Cap, Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, which I've never played, but I want to learn it randomized anyways, and Monster Sanctuary, which is a cute little monster tamer rogue or Metroidvania. There's a lot of them that are just like on the edge of development. I'm pretty sure I've seen Resident Evil. I don't know, 2? Might be 2. Not sure.
Surprise me if one of them is on the dev list, because there are quite a few on the list that
Yeah.
don't actually have developers, which is the small problem with that list.
Yeah, the original 3 have randomizers. I think they just got like an update to all of them as well. So it wouldn't surprise me if they're on the docket for getting incorporated into Archipelago soon. Just given the fact that like they came out, and all of the horror streamers just immediately started playing through them.
Yeah, let's see. The most they've got like a Professor Layton game, Oracle of Seasons and Ages, Tony Hawk, Pro Skater 3. If you think there's a game that wouldn't make it in, they're making it work. Oh, same Lady Ariana. I love Monster Sanctuary.
I want to point out as
Wind
well that
Waker.
Noob did not take those names off the top of their head. They checked that up while still running.
Wait, what happened?
You just started spouting off names for the thing. I can only assume you didn't know those off by heart.
I have
they were
the thing
deving.
open. I'm just looking.
Yeah, so you're reading AP as well as running, and I'm assuming you didn't put AP open before the run. So you're still running and doing stuff, which is still amazing to me. Whereas I'm struggling with minuscule bosses.
It's called Tauros has Stomp, and if it doesn't resist, it's probably toast.
Yeah, that would work. That would do the job.
It's still not going to do enough though, because I'm not getting a lot of ethers, so I'm a little slow on the elimination of trainers. I actually really need a lot of TMs or a main switch. As good as Tauros is, I have Nightshade Stomp Super Fang. It's not going to be good enough. Yeah, it's not great.
Is not a good moveset.
Yeah. Despite the fact that
TMs will do a lot for it, though.
Yeah, Defense Curl. Yeah.
Don't worry, guys. I found where my own reflects.
Guys, I'm learning Sing. Yay.
Wow, okay, that's desperation right there.
Yep.
To explain Noob's stuffering right now, every Pokemon has a randomized moveset.
Yep.
They start with 4 moves, which is incredibly generous. Those 4 moves could be literally anything. In this
including
case,
garbage.
Yeah, the TMs are also shuffled. Hence why we have a defense kill TM.
Which actually was a TM in Gen 1, though.
Was it?
Yep. Splash was a TM, I believe.
Splash was not a TM.
No, which one was it? Was it Tackle? No. It was a really bad move. That I think Growl was a TM.
That would surprise me.
I mean, Rap was a TM for crying out loud.
Yeah, Rap was a TM. Bind was a TM. There were a lot of really bad moves that were TMs because you didn't have a lot of moves.
Flash was a HM.
Yeah, and that was useless as well, to be fair.
I mean, that changed like Gen
That was an
4.
HM. That was
That's what I said.
Hmm.
That might mean just engaging in some grave robbing.
Tunic.
Okay, I will send you items.
Is Tunic on the beta branch? I forget now.
I don't think Tunic.
I think it's beta branch currently.
Yeah, it is. It is happening, and it will be fully or officially released whenever that happens. Oh, by the way, Bill lives in a cave.
Oh yes, I always love that.
For some reason, Bill's house is coded as a dungeon or a cave, so you can escape rope out of it, which is actually going to bring me to the most important thing for me to help my team is to properly escape rope warp. You notice that it didn't take me just outside of where I come from, which is traditional escape rope. It takes me back to the last Pokemon Center I healed at, which means between teleport or dig or escape rope, it is incredibly important that I pay attention to where I use my heals or where I use the PC, because wherever I dig out of, it will bring me back to that location. Without fly or any access to a lot of places, this can add minutes to me walking back, even though I can hold B and run quickly. The most important thing that you can know about Pokemon Red Archipelago, despite the fact that Pokemon is not the most complex game, it's all the micro optimizations that you can do in it. So you're going to notice what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to be going down to Vermilion, and then I'm going to plan after taking the route through Diglett's Cave to go back to Pewter. I'm going to go back into Diglett's Cave to dig or use the escape rope to go back to Cerulean City, where I healed last, to then go into Rock Tunnel. That's why I like this game. It's the only game that you could do it in. It's the coolest thing about running Pokemon Red.
There we go. Cantran is beaten now.
Yay!
Jin Inferno just makes a mockery of that boss.
You're welcome.
Yeah,
Thank you
that's
all.
fair.
Thank you all, by the way, for sending me exactly 1 item during Dampe.
Yep, you're welcome. I was trying to send you more, but I was busy
If I had gotten,
because
if I had lost down pay, I'd have had an extra $5 to my account.
well, as I say, I was
You've tried
trying.
harder on check then?
I can start fighting random trainers.
I was trying to give you items,
Yeah, I saw.
but unfortunately, my game client might be ever so slightly out of date, leading me to have to do all of the mini games instead of clearing them. So I'm a bit slower, as people are
Oh,
noticing, because I have to play through all of 100 Acre Woods, which wasn't fun when the game released and still isn't now.
How could you not enjoy silly mini games?
But to be fair, I enjoy these more than Atlantica, but that's because
I
it's
mean,
not
that's a
Atlantica.
real low bar.
Yeah, it's a very low bar. Even by my standards, and I said bar's pretty low to begin with. No, we're going to get copyrighted. Can't do that.
Why do you think I stopped after a few seconds?
Does it count if I continue it? Because it's a different tone.
I don't know how that works. I'd rather
Let's not
test
try.
it.
Yeah.
If you give them
On
the
my own-
opportunity, they will change the rules. You know that. Have a claim check.
Thank you very much.
No problem.
On my own personal stream, yes, I will test it. On someone else's, God's
Yeah.
no.
I mean, fair.
We'll leave it as Finny fun as a Finny nightmare.
Dangerous, this is probably a really good time if you have anything to say. I think we're all like in the getting to the break point of us doing stuff, so.
Absolutely. Give me a second to pull the thing up here because I have, for some reason, lost it in the slurry of windows I have open right now. But yeah, just as a reminder for everybody, we are raising money for the National Alliance on Mental Illness, offered in thousands of communities across the United States through NAMI state organizations and NAMI affiliates. Their education programs ensure hundreds of thousands of families, individuals, and educators get the support and information they need. In addition, NAMI hosts support groups for both those with mental illness and caregivers so that no one feels alone in their mental health journey. All of your donations go to this wonderful charity. And I would like to see this donation total hit 4 figures by the end of this marathon. And quite frankly, I mean, we're already on day one and we're over $600. I think we could easily do that. In fact, I think we could even get to $2,000 by the end of the event. But it's not going to happen without your donations, chat. You got to get your donations in if you want to see that number go up. And remember, we still got donation incentives for you to put your money toward if you would like to change the outcome of the marathon in some way. We've got bid wars for choosing the Link's Awakening sprite, and we've still got the donation incentive for go on a date with Malin. So be sure to get your donations in if you would like to change how Randothon 2024 plays out.
I also like to say, I think we underestimate chat. I'd like to see 4 figures by the end of this run, let alone the end of this day. 'Cause I reckon
That
chat's
is
possible.
That is quite an ambitious goal, but I do think
It
chat
is
could do it
ambitious,
if
but I
they
do, I
try.
do believe in chat. I think it is an exceptional cause, and they're not getting one game; they're getting 4 games, so quadruple the amount.
That is very true. You're getting four games in one right now, chat. This is the biggest bang for your buck you're ever gonna get at a speedrun marathon.
Oh yeah. What the?
Until there's that one marathon that somehow wants to figure out a multi-world overlay that hosts 40 people.
Oh dear God! Why?
That's not a call for it. It's merely a challenge, a funny challenge to think about.
Tech team will absolutely say no.
I don't blame them.
I will join tech team just to say yes.
We will all have to jump in and be part of the tech team if we ever ask for something like that.
I will figure it out. I'm sure I can code something. We'll be fine.
All right. So
Worst moment possible for a neurotoxin trap. Just saying.
You're welcome.
No problem.
for those who don't know, neurotoxin trap drains his mana.
Yep. whilst I
ideal.
was fighting Ravenlord on the Maw spot.
Ugh, yuck.
For reference to that, Ravenlord is one of the most awkward bosses in this game because you are very short on places to stand, and the Maw location is the mild problem in that you can see the oxygen bar above my head that is decreasing, and I lose health when that empties.
It's a lot of health. It's like, what, 10% a tick?
Did you get Ravenlord on Ma again?
Yes, I did.
Oh man.
I do actually have healing items this time, though,
Okay.
so I should be able to get through it.
Those of you watching my screen, by the way, yes, this does take about a minute.
Oh, you're
No,
doing strategy.
I will not apologize. It's the fastest way to get this check. Because there is a gold sculpture in this dungeon locked behind either having a hookshot, which I know where one is. It's a bit difficult
Yeah, you
to
should have
get to.
reminded me.
It doesn't really matter. Again, I'm not in a rush for a hookshot. I can still do it. Or two, pull the statue down to be in line with it, and jump on top of it.
To be
For
fair, I
obvious
don't think I actually have a damaging magic, which would make the end of. Yeah, I don't. It would make the end of Roxas very difficult for me to actually finish. So yeah, it's probably for the best you do it that way.
This is not in logic, by the way. Not even close. And it was for a max potion.
Neither is what about I'm gonna do. So here we go.
In the latest version, struggle on.
I was just going to say I've now hit BK mode, so I'm going to start hinting a couple of items to get me out of it.
Go ahead. In the latest version of the Ocarina of Time randomizer, they've finally sped the statues up.
You'd say hint
No.
first, Hero.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, that's not going to be for a while.
Whereabouts is that one?
That is in my spooky cave map in 100 Acre Woods, so I
Oof.
need 2 more torn pages for that.
I see. Not quite for a while then. Okay.
Yeah, I'll take
No.
that.
I mean,
Yeah.
I might find 2 torn pages pretty quick, but I just found 2 back to back, so I'm not hedging my bets, so I'll find another 2 back to back that quick.
Yeah. The other easy option is the Twin Pyramid Key. Well, I say easy. But that was
Yeah.
what? Top of Fire Temple, so probably not anytime soon.
Might take a while, I'm afraid, yes. I can get there with a hookshot hover boots. Actually, I can get to Bolero. I can get to a dungeon now. Can I get there?
Okay, and my other option for getting out of BK mode requires both the wheel and spindle of the time spinner, which
Okay.
are SSN in News World and Route 12.
That's
Fisherman.
Doc Danny. That's our boy Doc Danny over there.
12. I don't think which Route 12 is. That's south of...
That's south of the I need Poke Flute or Surf. It's after the Snorlax.
Aha, okay.
Yeah. So I don't have any access. There's 2 ways it can go. The easiest one is Poke Flute. The better way is Surf, because I'm just gonna, out of logic, do Rock Tunnel anyways. What I'm gonna do as well is set my escape rope point to Lavender, so that I can just quickly go get that for you. But SSN, I'm gonna need the SS ticket. I'm probably not gonna hint for it until I do my enormous clear of this whole thing.
You've
Yeah,
still got
that's
a fair
fair.
bit you can do.
Thank you for the badge.
No worries. That was held by a gold spider.
Take it back. I don't want it.
Yeah, until any of those come through, I'm firmly in BK mode.
I might be able to get you the Twin Pyramid Key, but it will take a little time.
Yeah, that's fine. We always knew I'd be stuck here for a while on my own anyway.
Yes.
You get to
Oh,
entertain us.
2 elixirs for himself.
Oh, have
And
some
I also
fire.
get to sit back and watch the rest of you do things
True,
and
I
judge
believe.
you silently.
Oh, no, you
As
get to
the
judge
second Kingdom Hearts
overtly.
player, you can commentate what I'm doing.
Judge loudly. It gives you something to do and gives the audience more knowledge of what's happening.
Oh, thank goodness for that ether.
Yeah, I knew he was never going to do that.
Yeah, staying silent was the best response there, I think.
Yeah.
Quick, rock, paper, scissors with chat.
I have
Loser
a
has to pay
feeling
$5.
that might fail.
You want to explain this rock tunnel while I'm doing it then, Hero, since you're looking for something to do?
Trying to remember. Did you? I believe you have rock tunnel shuffled. Yeah.
I sure do!
Ah, in that
Aha.
case, the fun part with Pokemon Red and AP, you can shuffle the layout of Rock Tunnel. Each floor will still have the same number of items and trainers, but they will be in random places.
I don't think it's so much that they're in random places as the walls
Yeah,
are in random
effectively the
places.
walls are moved around.
Yeah.
The floors are chunked into sort of jigsaw puzzle pieces. So in the dark, in the light, it's much easier if you actually know. It only matters if you know what Rock Tunnel looks like. I've played Pokemon too much to not know what it looks like. So in the dark, what I'm looking for are very particular walls and trainers to hint to what chunk I'm in. So if I know that the hiker that I just fought, for example, he was facing down, that means I'm looking for another one here. I just found the Pokemaniac that talks about costume play. So there should be a last right around here, which is what I found. And then below her, if there is enough space for me to get to the bottom left of this floor, I can get an item. It'll always be like that. It just depends on where the extra walls get placed and what chunk gets put where on that floor. It's very interesting, mostly without Flash. With Flash, it's just fun. Without Flash, it's a simple reminder of, do you know what Rock Tunnel looks like? But it is interesting. Unfortunately, it doesn't add up in any other logical implication because it doesn't add extra. Oh, hookshot! Wow, that's out of
Ooh,
logic.
And thunder.
I don't know what that means. And thunder.
that has just made half my tracker turn green.
Nice.
Yeah, hook shots have that effect.
one
Give
that
me
I
the
got
second hook shot because that thunder that I got can now allow me to get that hook shot that you hinted.
I will never
the
say
end
no to a
info.
second. I will never say no to a second hook shot.
Okay, is this open?
I mean, the simple
Don't
answer is
touch.
it's very nice and makes a lot of things easier, but
I'm missing a
probably
trainer.
not necessary in this run.
I mean, I would love
Still
it.
going past boxes.
Too far.
Where? Okay, so
In
for
fact, now that I'm here, I'm going to hint a tone page because I just got given a tone page, so I need to hint one
Okay.
to find out Deku Scrub Grotto right
Go
has a tone
GC,
page.
GC. Go on City. Okay, I'm heading there next. Can I get
Perfect.
that?
That will allow me to get Hero out of BK the quickest.
Oh. Okay, you're gonna like this. I need to get either a Goron tunic, a wallet, Song of Time, which I don't know where it is because it's in my world, or Nevu's Love.
I thought you said he was gonna like this.
Yeah, I thought I was going like this. I'm not. I wasn't going to hint 2 tone pages for the waste of
I
hint.
can get it. It'll just take a little longer. So I need one of
Well, that's
those.
where one of them is. That there is one more. I could have done Roxas ages ago. There's a fire element right outside this front door. There's another ice trap for you.
It's a beautiful spot for that.
You found Ice Element.
I did.
Unfortunately, I need to get let's check it back. Unfortunately, Ice Element also decided to freeze me.
Yes, well, it's not my ice element, which is the major issue here.
Can you just chill out?
Okay, fire's on that. And there's the sort of the dad jokes. Get used to that, folks. You got another 2 hours of it.
Actually, we were an hour in. You've been spared. You made it through a third of the run without him saying like an actual dad joke. I'm kind of proud of you, Shawnee. I'm also kind of disappointed in you.
Thank you,
Why
boy.
do I'm
I
being
think
sent around.
surprise is the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Come on.
I would love a shield right now, by the way. Any adult shield.
Well, I'm just gonna find it right now in the slow bro trainer.
Okay, I can't do Roxas yet. I'm being sent back round in the loop. So
Is
I
that
can
what-
only assume that I must need something to actually fight Roxas. It must be a crown of some description. I must need one of the proofs first.
Oh.
Oh, that's much better.
Oh, hello. Magic and a strength upgrade. That's.
That's wonderful to get together.
You remember when I said the hook shot opens half the map?
Yeah.
I think
That
there's
opens the other
I
half.
think that opened half of the rest.
So that means my flash
sounds
is
about right.
somewhere in one of your simple locations. Because this is all in Rock Tunnel and it expects flash.
I do still have simple locations left. This game has a lot of simple locations.
Hmm.
And I mean a lot.
It has a lot of locations generally.
Oh, a bottle.
I will just jump in quick because I realise that people are going to see me losing fights on purpose quite a bit. There are, funnily enough, quite a few fights in Kingdom Hearts series where you can just lose and the game progresses regardless. That fight in Halloween Town that you just saw me lose is one of them. There's the starting fight in Agrabah. There's a few more here and there that you can just completely lose. There's the first nobody fights in Twilight Town, which I can now access. But it just makes it a lot quicker to die than to continue, especially since some of them are like 2-minute fights or X amount of hits. It's just faster to take damage, especially on critical mode, than to actually do the fight. It's not worth the XP at the same time.
What does ice cream unlock for you again?
That
Twilight
unlocks
Town.
Twilight Town for me.
Right,
The
okay.
proof of connection did not unlock Roxas for me. I really don't know what that locks up for me. I will go do Twilight Town immediately now, though, because that's a good 26 very straightforward checks for me.
Yeah, makes sense.
Proof of connection, get you the Wi-Fi password.
Ooh.
And there's Bicycle.
That's handy.
La bicicleta. Excellent.
Also play bread cream, wasn't there?
Oh, at this point, it may be worth. Is there anything else you want to add, Dangerous?
Sure, I can continue to tell you all about the wonderful work that the National Alliance on Mental Illness is doing, because that is who we are supporting here at Randothon 2024. It is a wonderful organization. They believe in a diverse, inclusive, and equitable organization or alliance, where one where all employees, volunteers, and members, regardless of gender, race, gender identity, ethnicity, national origin, age, sexual orientation, education, disability, veteran status, or other dimension of diversity feel valued and respected. They are committed to a non discriminatory approach and to providing equal opportunity for employment, participation, and advancement in all programs and work sites. It is truly a great organization. It's a privilege to be able to help raise money for such a wonderful organization. And your donation dollars go toward the wonderful work that they do. And again, you can help change the outcome of different runs here at Randothon 2024. And I'm gonna be a little biased here, a little host biased, but I'm just saying on Saturday, your host here will also be in the runner seat doing a run of Resident Evil 1 remake, and there will be donation incentives for that as well. So if you're holding out for that run, if you're holding out for something later in the marathon, that's absolutely totally fine. But just don't forget that we do have incentives. Your donations can be put toward those incentives, and we want to see that number climb as much as we possibly can before the end of this marathon. I know we can do it, chat. I believe in you. The runners believe in you. We all believe in you. You can make it happen. Thank you all so much.
I'm going to do my own recommendation real quick. If you are enjoying Ocarina of Time Randomizer, you should keep an eye out on, I believe it's Sunday night / Monday morning for Ocarina of Time Randomizer Crowd Control by Mr. Cubsrule21. You want to see Ocarina of Time runner suffer? That's the one
It is,
to,
in fact,
the one to
the
go for.
perfect way to torture him.
That is actually the closing run of the marathon. That is
It is.
Sunday night in the U.S. I don't know where that translates to out in Europe or Australia.
I think Europe unfortunately joins daylight saving time after the last 2 weeks. So I'm not sure anymore because I'm now used to being 4 hours ahead, not 5.
Yeah.
All schedules are really messed up. I want to point as
Yeah.
well, me saying earlier about these fights and fights that you can lose. The one I'm currently in is one of them. You might have seen me try to lose it at the beginning, before realizing that I'm just not taking enough damage. And subsequently it is faster to either wait out the 2 minutes or do that amount of damage to enable me to progress. You was trying to say something, Shawnee.
I was just going to say it's like 3 a.m. in the morning for us in the UK.
I
So,
know.
a little bit difficult for us to make, but honestly, fantastic way to close out. Crowd control just by itself is hilarious. Some of the effects are like you can't use your Z buttons, you can't target stuff. Your camera goes zoomed a little. You can just instantly kill the cubs. That's a lot of coins, though.
You know what else is hilarious?
What's that?
Mountains. They're hilarious.
They are indeed.
If you can't beat them, join them.
Hey. Okay. Let's just tidy up a few more check areas. I can't actually go through there.
So I'm almost out of. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
The fun fact about volcanoes in this game is that you can walk straight through them for about a minute, and then you burn to death. Isn't that great? Unless you're wearing a red jumper, then the volcano heat just completely ignores you.
Yeah, but the red jumper's made of SPF 50, so...
I mean, it's a volcano, you need a lot more than 50.
Nah.
500, maybe.
50k.
Sure,
That sounds about right.
50's fine. I use Factor 5 oil.
And what? Become a lobster?
No, more of an armadillo when I start peeling.
Fair enough.
I see.
Not sure any of us needed that mental image, but thank you.
It wasn't very appealing.
Hey, if you want, I can send you the physical image. I got photos on my shoulders.
Good,
No,
thank you.
I'm good, I think.
Appreciate the offer, but no thank you.
Also, Noob, you were going to say something about, I assume, your checks.
Yeah, I'm running out of them.
I thought as much.
I'm
I am trying.
I'm almost through Rock Tunnel.
I'm working on it.
I still have a lot to do. I still have Lavender Tower. I also got Coin Case. Like, I have a lot of keys. So I'm trying to figure out whether or not, at this point, probably Surf more than T I want. And then I can maybe set up an escape rope point at Celadon. That way, if I get T, I can go straight to Saffron again. Probably still keep it at Lavender anyways.
Yeah,
I'm really hurting on a main, though. I'm getting slowed down. I'm using Tri-Attack now. I had to drop Stomp
Oh, God.
because I ran out, and it's a blink move.
See if that TM helps you.
Hopefully. That's actually good timing. To explain, because I mentioned that Pokemon Red is filled with micro-optimizations. In Pokemon Red, I refer to it as blink and shake moves, and then the weird move that Thrash does. But blink moves are when you see me use... what's it called? When I'm using Tri-Attack, you notice that they blink 3 or 4 times. they're slower than shake moves, which is just the camera jiggles a little bit. We want the jiggle because it's just faster per attack. The more trainers that I have to fight with the blink, the slightly longer it takes. Again, if you're thinking in terms of racing or PBs or whatever you want to go for, that's where that type of way of thinking can matter. I had something else I was going to mention and I lost it. Oh, with my menu. When I'm in my item bag, you might be noticing that I'm tossing random items. In Pokemon Red, when you expend your last item in any way, it sends you back to the top of the menu. So what I could do is move a lot of items like the bicycle, and then if I want to get back to the top to use a max repel or a bicycle, I drop items in my bag just to keep going with that. Just a couple of cool little things you can do to speed up your runs. Nothing more.
I did not
Just,
know
just
it puts you to
faster.
the top of the menu.
Yep.
I wish I knew that every time that we do AP and I played Pokemon for a change.
When you sell stuff, the biggest, or like when you use rare candies and you're trying to set stuff up, if you want to get everything efficiently done in your inventory, you want to make sure you never go below 1 on an item, because otherwise you'll just be sent back to the top. And especially in AP, when you're dumped a lot of items, it can matter quite a bit.
Yeah, I genuinely didn't know any of that. I am learning more and more, and I've been running with you for years.
Yeah. Red is fun. It's precisely for that information. Outside of it, there's a lot of things in Pokemon Red that are just not true in a lot of other Pokemon games. If you run Emerald, or even when Pokemon Crystal officially comes out, the games are so different. It's actually just subtle sellout with me playing every Pokemon game, like just knowing all 9 generations. Each game plays its own way, even if the mechanics don't seem like they change a lot. But just the way that you can navigate your way through runs is quite impressive. And Red, even though you have a Pokemon that can live 45 levels below if you use a not very effective move, it has a lot of other charming things that you can look forward to outside of that. So Pokemon Red is like AP has a lot of entry level randos, and what you're probably looking at here is, depending on your knowledge on Zelda or Kingdom Hearts, but like Time Spinner and Red are pretty good entry-level ones if you know the game, or even if you don't know the game, you just wanted to learn it. I learned Time Spinner after 1 vanilla playthrough. Pokemon Red's a little different, but it's very easy to get into. And AP, with just the sheer number of ways that you can set up your settings, it's incredibly inviting to people who are speedrunners and the most serious about it, or just casual and want to play their favorite games with a little bit of chaos.
Yeah.
It's really awesome.
Even then, games like Time Spinner, you actually don't need to have played vanilla at any point, because as people may have seen, there is a map on Time Spinner where if you hold another button, it shows all rooms you haven't been to that show up orange when there are unchecked items there. Not done checks. It's red for save rooms, purple for warp rooms.
There are a lot of cool auto trackers, like pop trackers and stuff like that, that's been made to make this whole experience a lot less painful for all skill levels. It's really neat.
Yes, unfortunately, to the best of my knowledge, there isn't actually a auto tracker for Ocarina of Time. At least not one that I have been informed of. So I get the fun job of manually map tracking my game.
But there's also a built-in tracker, like even on the AP site when you set up the room. Everyone gets a multi-world tracker, so you can see the total percentage of checks that everybody's done, as well as like I can go click on Hero's name in the room and look at the tracker that Archipelago has built, and I can see what items he has. So you could track a lot of things, especially if you start playing asynchronously, where people just play on their own time because the rooms stay open. Everyone has all the information they need, even at the most basic level. So it's just smart. It's just done well.
Correct.
Ice cream, dude.
As a quick reference, by the way, I am halfway to my Triforce piece goal. And now it's a good time to mention... So go on.
I was going to say I'm also halfway to my Lucky Emblem goal.
No, sorry. Item...
Um,
You notice there that I got sent an item on this bean plant, which took me past where I needed to go. And as
Oh,
such,
yeah.
I need to write it again.
We never
I'll
told
send you
people
another
what
one.
our end game was.
Yes, I was thinking on that one. As I said, lucky emblems.
I
So
did mention it. I said I needed 30 Triforce pieces to win the game.
yeah, you did say you'd go to credits. To be fair,
Yeah.
Mine are a bit more samey, I guess. Actually, I have 60 lucky emblems. I just found one and it's appeared on my screen. There are 60 of them in all 4 worlds. I need 40. But not only do I need 40, that just gives me the gold crown above Sora's head. After I've collected 40, it opens up the final boss. I then need to beat Final Xemnas. Or Xemnas 1, Xemnas 2, and Final Xemnas. To complete my game.
And to note, when a game is completed, every single item that's left in that game will be immediately sent out to every other world.
With our settings. You don't have to have that happen.
Yeah, that will happen in this archipelago.
So what you really want to happen is myself or Prudent finish first so that Shawnee can't move for 15 minutes.
Yes. That is that is the end game for like all
our
APs that we
ultimate
play.
goal.
We don't play for time, we play to annoy each other. And
Absolutely.
it normally works out some way.
Or bonus points, do it while I'm in the desert. You won't even see the items because I'll have sunk.
Will you still sink if you've been given an ice trap?
I don't know.
Let's test it.
No, I think doesn't it freeze in midair? No, you have to be on the ground, so I would imagine it would, right?
But
Hopefully we don't find out.
Is it considered ground because you're sinking?
It is a plane because you can hover over it.
Yeah, true.
There's one way to find out.
There's
And
height
it
mechanics.
is- I mean, at this
Who's
point,
right?
I'm not in the desert, so. So I am going to do something which, for a lot of people play Ocarina of Time, isn't something you do until the very end of the game. But this one is special because the randomizer for this game has a lot of settings. I think it is the most involved settings page on the Archipelago site. And one of them is the Rainbow Bridge condition. Normally, for this, you need the Shadow and Spirit Medallions and the Light Arrows. I just turned it to open, because final boss isn't the final goal. The final goal is 30 Triforce pieces. So I'm now in Ganon's Castle.
Just for fun.
There's checks here.
Oh, and
I will say-
Alami Amada points out in chat, there is also the Hollow Knight rando page, which just, I think half of that is just what skips do you want to include in logic.
Yeah, it's all skips.
I take
Skips
it
and
back.
shop prices.
I take it back. That one might be the most involved, but Ocarina of Time is definitely at least second.
I will steal comms quick. At the beginning of the run, I said that I would do a glitch. It is in this fight. Normally, you can hit triangle immediately if you have not interacted with any other enemy, and it will immediately do a reaction command. Otherwise, you have to drag them away to get a reaction command, just to get damage off on them. We're at a higher level, it's easy enough to do now, but it's a good 26 to 28 very early game checks if you have this world open to begin with, and it's a good glitch to get you going and just get that quick bit of damage off, to just blast through the rest of the game. Obviously we've made it work with everything else. Yeah, we normally take that. Ooh, unlimited phone. Continue on.
Always nice to get one of your own forms.
It is. I'm waiting for Master Form before I go back to Olympus, just so I can get the drive orbs from the fight with Hydra, to try and level that up a bit.
Something Hydra's back.
Get up on the Hydra's back.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure they took out that voice line in this AP.
oh what?
Yeah, I've only ever heard him say "Hey Sora." I've never heard him say "Get up on the Hydra's back."
I have before, but not in a few months, so they might.
Yeah, I think they've taken it out because it was annoying, kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, it played every other second at some
Yeah.
point in the fight.
Just get up on the Hydra's back. I don't see the issue.
Yeah, well, I didn't want to, and it was annoying.
I mean,
That
the
and I
fun
forgot how to
part
play
of
the
that
game.
is he shouts that at you as you're stood on the Hydra's back.
Yeah. Kind of
guess
makes me
it's
want to
not-
get off it. My ADHD kind of says no.
I guess that's the
I am
one
now
part at the
leaving.
back.
Ooh, B&D for hero.
Yep.
Also,
But given that I'm stuck in the past, they do nothing for me.
for now.
It is merely noted.
Yeah, once I can travel through time, that opens up quite a lot. Until then,
Oh boy. All right, I'm in Celadon and I have so many key items and no HMs except cut.
beautiful.
I am gonna definitely look for surf and fly. I think mostly surf. But I now have Slash and Earthquake Tauros, so we're zooming.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
And another key item.
Hmm. Do I want to do the thing? How badly do I care about logic?
Oh, that one from chat sounds painful.
Yeah,
An
that one, I've been there.
3
before.
HMs, 3 badges, non-match.
Oh,
Yep.
that's why I turned the badge requirements off, because quite frankly, I don't want to think about it.
Now that's
the whole fun
just
of it.
RNGesus mocking you.
Hence why we don't have that for this run. Because there was a chance I would actually just be sitting here waiting for Boulder Badge. Oh no, sorry, Cascade Badge.
Whereas I'm just sat here going through the same 3 or 4 rooms, killing enemies for some levels.
I mean, you've only been in BK for 30 minutes. You can work a whole BK shift before you get moving, right?
Yeah.
What was it next?
I mean, given that I can 100% the rest of the game in like 20 minutes or so, if I suddenly got everything.
So I will hint the other tone page and see where that is. That is in my Halloween town. Okay.
Oh. It's a marathon run, isn't it?
To be fair, I'm not that far away from that. I left maybe like 2 chests before that, so I'll go back and do that. It's not before any of the bosses. I'm comfortable with that. I've just got to do the beginning of Space Paranoid to be able to leave.
So, an important note for what I'm doing here. I'm going to climb Fire Temple to go and get the hinted item that was at the very top. Normally, I would have a very good chance of not being able to complete this area, because it requires me to have keys. Fortunately, the keys all seem to have disintegrated in this game, together with their locks. As such, I don't have to worry about a single key. I go fight the boss if I want to. I can't win. The boss is impossible to beat, but I can go fight it.
Go just get set on fire many times.
Yes, because interestingly, you can damage the boss down to 0 HP. Like, all the way down to 0 HP. But if you can't use the hammer, you cannot deal the final blow. The boss cannot die unless you hit it while it's stunned.
I mean, it's also similar to King Dodongo that you can, with the Bigoron sword, do enough damage to kill it in one hit, but the game will not let you do that. It must do a second cycle.
Which is incredibly annoying to me.
It does have the fun of effectively doing enough damage to kill it, and then deciding on the second round, okay, what's the best way to do the minimum amount of damage possible to kill it now?
Inks number 3.
The hero, how much do you want to be able to BK?
I would appreciate it somewhat, yeah.
Alright, fine.
Oh, thanks very much for Shadow Seal.
Oh,
Are you sure you want her to BK?
well, I guess I'm leaving Fire Temple for a moment.
With wallet?
I can buy a Goron tunic. I can go get the Goron City Scrubs.
Yep, that makes sense.
I thought you didn't have the wallet as requirement.
I need to buy a Goron tunic.
How
I
much
have
does that
to walk-
cost?
200 exactly. That's not a shuffled shop item. The shuffled shop items, just to explain the shop real quick, are the ones on the left-hand side of the shop. These will all be set to 10 rupees. The ones on the right are still shuffled around, but they're the items that are normally on the right-hand side of the shops. They're shuffled between the shops and keep their original price. So the Goron tunic is still 200 rupees.
This is why I tell you to buy local. You gotta stop buying the big brand tunics because they're expensive for no reason.
That is the local one.
It is
Look,
the only one.
look more local. I don't know. Tell them they're ripping you off.
I can't
Go to
look more
farm
local.
foods.
I can't
I
look
mean,
more local
it's-
than the people that have made the tunic.
I mean, it's a tunic that makes you impervious to the heat of a volcano.
Oh, that's
I think it's a fair price, all things considered.
We can replicate that. Is the problem market competition? We can make our own tunics.
It's also a tunic that can block acid, spikes.
What?
Wow.
Yeah,
From who?
they can block the damage from acid and spikes as well because they are apparently lava.
Acid is
Well,
considered
doesn't-
lava?
Doesn't completely block, but delays you getting damage from them.
Yeah, but it's significantly less. I didn't buy the tunic.
Are you
Apparently-
saying if you wear a Goron tunic and a like eats you? Because that's got to be acidic in nature. Like it's just kind of squeezing you, but nothing's really happening.
Oh, that's a little different. The
Okay.
eats the tunic.
Oh, that's
Well,
true.
In vanilla, eats the tunic.
Yeah, not a
doesn't-
randomizer. I got taken out for a very good reason.
Yes, because
sucks.
otherwise you couldn't really consider the straight tunic in logic. You would only be able to consider the wallets for that in logic, and then suffer greatly anytime you lost a tunic.
Apparently, I'm gambling. All right, how many coins am I betting? I don't know.
Oh,
All
Three.
of them.
All of them. Here we go. I didn't mean to do this. Let's go for bars. Nope, I messed up. Wait, cherries? Oh. What is that mouse? That's like a real animal. That's not
Oh,
Pokemon.
Yeah, there's
What
my
am I
last
doing?
one page, you know. The rest of those one
Oh.
pages. Sound. There's your water mask.
Thank you.
Apparently, Spooky Cave map was after you finished Spooky Cave, so I had to do the whole thing.
And there, Noob, is your Pokedex.
That's fine. You actually had a Triforce piece on an aid, so.
I did see. You did that one to yourself.
No, I didn't choose this. The Pokedex chose me.
You found
It's
Pokedex.
not the heart of the
you
cards.
yourself.
I mean, I didn't. It's not a big deal, you know.
If anything else hints in my worlds.
You know.
Yes, back into Fire Temple.
And a tablet.
I say once I can go to the present, that's a lot of checks available to me.
Oh yeah, you have D and B, and do you have access to
And
all
C.
three? Do you have access to
Yeah,
all
I'm
three
only
gates?
missing. Yep, I'm only missing A, and that's pretty much. I'm missing A and V, so I can do basically all of the present once I get there.
Wow.
I am in the volcano. Please stop sending me items.
No.
No.
Accept my care packages.
I had to spend rupees to get the checks for Pruden. I couldn't buy the tunic.
Wow, I'm actually BK'd. That's ridiculous.
What?
Wow.
My
Okay.
inkling.
Yep. Well, I'm gonna head.
And just
back.
watch it all be in my world now.
If
and I
you
can
know
laugh
what, at this
all.
point, it kind of feels like that. I'm gonna get. Yeah, I guess I should just hint first because I know what I'm grabbing. All right. So the first thing I'm gonna look for is surf because I'll be in the area. freestanding pot at Lake Hylia?
Wait. Oh, I know what that is. Okay, yeah, I can get that in a moment.
Okay. If I go for that, that gives me all of Cinnabar.
Yeah, I'll get you that in a
I
moment.
don't want to hint strength because it's going to make me do reverse Seafoam Islands. Or is it? No, it won't. I have
I
bicycle.
mean, you're
Maybe.
going to need strength eventually, so.
It depends if town map gives me the thing.
I reckon poker flute's important to hint here.
I need that probably to go fast. I need that.
Let me think for a second.
Bottom of the well, but not
Yeah.
immediately. That's just gonna speed up things if we get to a little bit of a tricky
Yeah,
time.
It's not a storm I'm trying to think of here. That will be in Ice Cavern. Yeah, I can get that.
Okay. So basically, if you get me surf, what I can do is... This is where that warp stuff that I talked about. Pallet warp gets me back to here so I can go check out the aid. And then what I can do is pallet warp through Diglett's Cave, or not pallet warp, escape rope warp over through Diglett's Cave to go back to Lavender Town to then surf across, skip the Snorlax, I'll wave hello, and then go all the way down to Fuchsia. The only thing is I don't have anything to do that with. Like, I can go get the checks, and I have cuts so I can visit Ledge Linda and Doc Danny. Doc Danny had something, right?
So
Yes.
Do you want surf or fly first?
Surf, absolutely.
Surf,
100%.
cool, on my way.
Because the other thing I could do is surf if I find... I'm going to look for my T as well here. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
How bad?
HT2?
Halloween Town 2.
Okay, you're
Oh,
going there anyways,
no.
right? That was all the stuff is in Halloween Town for you, right?
More or less.
Okay.
That's experiment bonus. That is the boss that I hate the most.
Oh. Okay, so the thing is, the T is only necessary for more checks. I can look for other things.
I need to find
let me go find more
second
things.
bone fist, I believe, before I can even get there.
Okay.
Then we're talking about trying to fight my worst fight.
Yeah.
I'll do it. I just won't be happy with it, and it will take me 3 hours.
Okay.
I
Okay.
hope not.
We're talking.
But we'll figure it out.
Oh, got 3 hours.
Where am I going then? I guess I'm waiting at Diglett's Cave. Or am I... No, if you're going to get me surf, I want to head to...
Yeah, it'll take
Pallets.
about 3 minutes, I think.
Okay.
She got a little time. I'm going to do Hyrule Field along the way.
I'm going to sit in Diglett's Cave, depending on if another item is found. If it's surf, I'm just going to immediately pallet warp. If not, I'll escape rope warp. Either way, I've got stuff. I don't have... Do I have Planky? I have
You do.
Mansion and Secret. I do have Planky. Oh, yeah, so even then, I could even...
I've seen you get Planky.
Yeah, T would make it easier to get back to Cerulean and go to Power Plant, but not necessary. I can just go back through the really silly rock tunnel. Otherwise, like, I'll have a lot once I get Surf. That's pretty much it. That's a bicycle. I keep forgetting about that.
Say hello to the most difficult part of this game to control. The horse.
Hello, horse. You have to do Big Poe?
I don't have to, but I can grab the Poe while I'm here, because I'm passing through field anyway.
Makes sense.
Thankfully, it's set to 1. Poes are set to 1. Chickens are set to... Andrew's chickens are set to random. I needed 2 today. An interesting setting, actually. The Shadow Temple, with its 24 torches outside, that is set so that I need to light a grand total of 1 to get in. Fortunately, I have Dinspire.
Fun note for you
Oh,
guys.
that's
I'm back
true.
in DK mode.
Hey, high five. Burger Bros.
Give
Unfortunately,
me...
the gas mask does nothing for me now that I've already killed the boss that requires it.
Actually, give me a few minutes.
Let me see what my next bone fist is. Victory Road, 3rd floor. That gets me T.
Oh boy, that's really asking
That's
a lot. man.
out of the way somewhat.
Well, it's not necessarily out of the way. I just have 1 badge and no strength. And no fly point to Indigo Plateau.
Yes, you
That-
can't reverse it.
Oh, boy.
That
I hate
rock,
both of them.
that rock just ate 2 of my bomb shoes.
Nice.
I put the bomb shoe down, it just disappeared.
So I'm
So what
going
we're
into Roxas fight, so I'm technically BK'd for 2 minutes because I can't do damn all else.
He's in line. We're eating. He's waiting for the Whopper. So this is the moment where this is where we go. Chat, make sure you're hydrating and stretching. I'm gonna stretch because I've got time, and I think it's a really good time for Dangerous to take over because you're about to watch 4 adults playing video games. Half of them watching, the other half watching with you. So Dangerous, go for it.
You betcha. We got a $10 donation in from. This is a name I think some of you might know. Hitting Hero.
Who's that?
Sent in a $10 donation with no comment, but that did
Never
go
heard of 'em.
toward that did go toward the Super Metroid Varia randomizer, which has a goal of $300, and we are, if I can get the correct page pulled up here, there's too many pages to keep track of in this thing. There's a goal of $300 for that, and that puts us officially at the I hit refresh and it disappeared again. I swear. Get this toward $63.69 toward the $300 goal of the mirrored map incentive for Super Metroid Varia. So please get your donations in if you would like to see that map mirrored. I know I want to see it because I can't do this stuff normally when it's unmirrored. So I know you all want to see it when it is in fact mirrored, because that is going to be very, very exciting to watch.
That sounds like a treat, honestly. I love watching Metroid Randomizer. I like playing it, I'm just not
very
nowhere near
much,
as good.
It's fun to watch. I just have no idea what's going on any of the time.
That's how it's like to play Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah, vanilla even.
I've been doing it years.
Especially with the boss you're currently on, just sat there mashing.
It's how it
but
feels to chew
I
5
have
gum.
done it.
Hooray!
A nice easy 2-minute fight there. Nothing too strenuous. We've now got access all the way up to Zigbar, which I'm also not going to fight. But subsequently, I do believe I'm about to get somebody a progressive hookshot.
Oh, and I am in the right place to go into Water Temple. If I had iron boots.
If it's not in these
Or a
next
gold
5 checks, by the way, then I'm not getting it for you because it's past Zigbar.
That's fair. I actually can't get the gold scale. Because the gold scale is locked exactly behind iron boots.
Beautiful.
It's in Zora's Fountain, which I'm going to next. But at the bottom of the lake, which needs iron boots.
Yep, I found the most useless magic, healing.
What about horizontal slash?
Hori's actually not bad for facing Zigbar.
I'm a winner. Did that. I'm not going to subtract stuff real quick before I warp away.
Okay, none of them with a map. Sorry, you're not getting a hookshot.
Oh well.
Let's see, what can I do that's fun and not strenuous?
I'll do much with that hook shot anyway, to be honest.
Optimistic thing to say.
Yeah, I think Land of Dragons is my next best for checks,
Yeah,
at
there's
the
several
very least.
free checks there.
I do believe I have 2 of them as well. Ooh, Safari Pass, not a bad one to get.
We'll give
And
him
he
2
does
key
now have
items.
Surf. Not the
Yes.
Surf matters because he'll have to do Seafoam still all the same, but
It's only sea foam, could be worse.
Yeah, at least it's vanilla seafoam, not reverse seafoam, I guess.
This is not shuffled seafoam.
Also very true.
Don't think that's a thing, but
Yeah, it might be. Who knows?
could you
It,
imagine?
it, it might be in the future.
That would be wild.
Do you know what else would be wild?
I don't know what.
The Pokemon in the Safari Zone.
True, and we'll find out what they are soon.
Yeah, I got nothing. I'm really not. I'm very unfunny, chat. I'm doing my
Yeah,
best.
that goes for most of us. Don't worry about it.
Oh, that was a time spinner gear. Okay, I could have gotten that 2 hours ago.
It's all right. I don't need it anytime soon.
That's a relief.
I say the time spinner gears unlock absolutely nothing on their own, but all 3 of them combined with the wheel and the spindle unlock the final boss.
I'm not doing an area that you can unlock at the start of the game. I wouldn't leave this off for that long.
Best option. Just don't talk about it.
Don't know about what.
Exactly.
Exactly. Oh, my promise charm was there. All right.
Oh.
So nice for you.
The Nocturne of Shadow is
Um,
vanilla.
Well, I feel like I've been getting stuff off levels.
Oh,
This is a good time to say as well to chat that I have randomized settings within my randomizer, so I don't know what settings I have until the game starts. I feel like I've been getting stuff, including AP items, each level. It could be up until level 50, it could be up until level 99. I'm not going to know this until I pass level 50.
Or you can check Multiworld tracker, but
Yeah, I could do that, but that involves alt tabbing, and I don't do that. I can't even see chat at the moment because I'm not going to alt tab.
fair enough.
So subsequently, I'm now going to power level to 50 and see whether there's checks behind that, and if there are, I'm going to power level to level 99. Which subsequently doesn't do anything actually except make the game harder for me, because enemies will start to stack, including final bosses, especially with the fact that I will lose out on stats as opposed because I'll be getting items instead. So I'll actually be weaker at level 99 than I normally would be, which is arguably more fun for you guys.
Definitely more fun to watch.
Oh, yeah.
Thankfully, I have exactly one. This is all tunic. I have exactly one reflect, which is going to be a very funny final fight if I have to just do that.
Well, that's always
Oh.
possible. Shawnee will finish by then
True.
and potentially send one.
Oh, Shawnee has none.
Oh, if you hit the ball.
Oh,
I haven't hinted any of them. I'm just saying you could have none.
yeah,
Right.
that is true.
Well,
They could all just be sat in Noob's World.
What's
Well,
happening?
or
They
your
could all
own.
be sat in mine.
Yeah, that is true.
So apparently, Jabu Jabu swallowed an ultimate mushroom.
Makes sense.
Oh,
I don't know how useful that is to you, but it's a mushroom.
not very.
Not at all, effectively.
Yeah, it might have duck flare on it.
Oh, right, yeah.
But I have Fantasia, so I have second best.
And to Imbliss, yes, 2 of us are in BK.
No, I'm
Oh.
out.
Oh no, you're out. There's
I'm
just
out.
me in BK still.
I did get you surf.
Yeah, thank you. Sorry, just
And you
step
did-
away.
And you did get a badge.
I did? Okay. Still not going to get me anything because I need 4. The unfortunate thing, too, is Cinnabar has to be slow Cinnabar, which means I have to do the gym walk out of the mansion and then go to Seafoam Islands to then teleport back to Lavender, because otherwise I lose my warp point. I didn't heal. I guess not. That's true.
You do also have Safari Pass.
Yes, I saw that. So that's going to be a really high value visit to Fuchsia. Oh, the counter. That's going to hurt. I don't have Poke Flute yet. No, I'm done. Wow. Hi, chat.
Wait for it.
Where are the... There they are.
Actually, as a quick point, Shawnee, I thought you were going back to Fire Temple after getting a Goron tunic.
I
since-
was. I also haven't got the money for Goron tunic right now. I got given Zora tunic.
Ah, okay. Yeah, it's just
Yeah. There's,
time to
there's-
PK until you
yeah,
get
yeah.
to the top of Fire Temple, that's all.
I got a hidden item here, and there's 2 sets of silver rupees in here. It gets me exactly enough for the Goron tunic.
Fair enough.
So do this, grab the, I think it was fly in here, and then go back over to fire. And in that time, see if I get handed 11 Triforce pieces.
Oh,
I'm gonna guess
Gen 1.
not.
Gen 1's Gen 1ing.
I'll try. I'm about to power level. If I power level to 99 and there's a couple of Triforce pieces.
I actually have a
Although these
lot.
mini games have also slowed down as well, so I can't power level anywhere near as fast.
Oh, balls. Oh, there's 1. 10 more to go. Ah! Getting frozen in ice cavern does not count as an ice trap.
Yes, it does.
It does not.
We're going to laugh at you all the same, either way.
It's pretty
That's
fun.
grand.
Oh, that's important. That's Spirit Temple open. Okay. Have to sacrifice a fish there, but I think it's worth it.
This is the lowest I think I've ever been on resources sent from people. I'm kind of surprised.
Yeah, I think you and I are the ones not getting much in this seed.
Mm-hmm. Which is kind of hurting because I can't escape rope warp as effectively, and I'm running out of attack. I gotta start using TMs just to teach over other moves. I just can't remember what TM it is. I don't make note of that usually. Otherwise, it would just make sense to teach over, because in Gen 1 up until Gen 4, if you TM and then teach over that TM, you get maximum power points back.
I thought it was later than 4.
No, Gen 5, once you start having infinite TMs, they make it where it remembers how many power points you had on the original move.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. But
I didn't. Oh my god.
There are a few things you can abuse in this, like Gen 7 speedrunning gets better because there's a Gen 6 speedrunning with X items. I think Gen 7 is when the X items start giving you +2, which makes them even more ridiculous than any other game, because they're
Yeah,
already
that's
ridiculous.
Gen 1.
Except Gen 1. We don't talk about Gen 1.
Gen 1 is a special kind of broken. It's why we love it.
I'm just going to mention X accuracy.
X accuracy.
Yeah.
And it happens in Gen 2 as well. Expected
Broken.
in Gen 2.
Yeah, for those that don't know, in Gen 1 and Gen 2, X accuracy doesn't boost your accuracy. It removes your accuracy check altogether.
Big boost.
So it doesn't it also removes Gen 1 miss. So there's no accuracy check. It can't say, hey, this move's gonna miss, even if it shouldn't.
Okay, good news. I leveled to 52. I did not get an item on 51 or 52, so it is only level
Nice.
52 that I need to power level to. Not going to make any fights any easier still. But I do have a couple of power boosts.
10 more
and
levels,
magic
it'll
boosts.
make fights easier.
Subsequently, let's see. I've got a second membership card. Alright, I can do All of Bastion 2 for another good couple of checks here. And unlock core, even though I do not want to do Cabinet of Remembrance in the slightest.
Is that where
Oh,
the
that's
engine?
the best place in the game.
Is that where the engine chamber is?
Yes.
I have a hinted Ruta's letter in there.
You need it?
Beautiful.
Not at the moment,
Cool, because you're not getting it.
unless you want your mushroom.
No.
Fair enough. Not required.
I will survive on the thought that it's duck flare.
Whack.
Duck flare.
I feel like it'd be a more aggressive quack than that if it's duck flare.
No, we haven't got duck flare. That's why it's not an aggressive quack.
Ah,
Yeah, I just got Fantasia.
Oh, now you can change your character's appearance. Wait, wrong game. I like FF14, okay?
Yeah, no, that's
Nothing
fair.
wrong with that.
The critics
I mean, there's
saying-
several things wrong with that. I'm just not going to point them out.
Wow. I don't criticize your games.
You should.
Yeah, because you don't know that I play Fly for fun,
Good for you.
which I'm sure one or two people in the chat might have heard of and just got a massive nostalgia trip for.
Oh, I haven't got a shield.
I
Ice
mentioned
Cavern-
Gen 1's something special.
Ice Cavern was a mistake.
nah, you always rush ice.
Oh, so someone in chat was agreeing with you there, Pruden.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I'm alt-tabbing to actually get chat. It's good. Yep, there you go. Relegos.
$23. Yeah, I'll go back to Fire Temple after Ice Cavern because it storms in here for bottom of the well. So I'll do fire and I'll go do well.
Thank you.
Yeah. Relegos, I was playing Fliff back in V6, I think I started. So it takes me way back to about 2007.
6.
Styx! In the river! It's the river Styx! With a rod! That's a very wooden start to a burnt mansion.
Wouldn't you believe it?
Yeah,
I get
wouldn't-
it, and I hate it. Thanks!
You're welcome. I need a blue fire. Wait, it's done? Yes, I can. Okay. So we've got new poking around a burnt down mansion and finding a volcano badge. That is on brand. That is on brand.
That's Blaine's brother.
The volcano badge in the burned mansion. I'm sorry, you can't get better than that.
No,
Or
the
you
best
just
one ever
have a
was
plan.
finding Cascade Badge in Crystal outside of Cerulean City. With the joke that Misty just gave up, threw it away, and went to go date that guy. That's my favorite headcanon.
Okay. It works.
It works!
Yeah.
Especially when she's done it in multiple seeds.
Okay, so do this. I'm gonna walk straight back to Bolero. I'm gonna just climb up Fire Temple.
The bottom right game is Time Spinner, the one I'm playing. I've just been in BK mode for a long time at this point.
We're working on it, don't
20
worry.
minutes. Plus 30. Almost an hour.
Oh, I'm gonna get your twin pyramid king. Let's go straight to the top and work down. Which is something I've never done in Fire Temple. Only with tunic actually.
I'm trying to think what we can hint to even speed this up faster.
There's really not much I need at this point to get me checks faster at this point.
That's the thing, is it's like it's not even a hint difference. It's merely we're just traversing really long distances with really low mobility. Which
Yep.
is it happens. No big deal. We know what we're doing, right? Just say yes, guys. Just say yes.
Yes.
I've hinted everything that can get me out of that can realistically get me out of BK mode. Once I can swap times, I'm open until I hit the end of the game, basically.
Where is that again?
If
I'm
you can
on
say
my
we've got any
way.
of them in mind.
I'm on my way.
Yep, he just has to climb the entirety of Fire Temple.
Megaton hammer chance?
Yeah,
Yep.
Nice.
right at the top. And I'm gonna do something.
Ooh.
Oh, that helps.
Mm-hmm. Well,
I'm gonna
no,
do
because the T is nowhere to be found, or it is, but it's really far away.
I am going
He
to.
is a joke.
How much is in your mansion?
So what's interesting is a lot of things that were out of logic all had things. So Flash is somewhere. It really wanted you to go do a really simple check to put everything I'm doing in logic. Not that it matters in Pokemon, but I have a feeling someone's got some really important item in the most basic of locations. It'd have to be either you or Pruden. But there's so much to do, we can't even guess.
It might be one of my first Pyrus checks. Just I'm not touching Pyrus without proper magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would
Yeah.
absolutely make sense.
That makes sense.
Like
Magic is magic
I
considered
can
progression?
possibly work it now.
No.
Probably.
Depends on the
never noticed.
magic, right? I've seen Reflect Element being marked as progression item.
Oh, well, there it is.
Yeah,
Yes, it is.
I think all of them are marked.
Yeah, there you go. There's fire.
No, not Cure. I don't. Oh no, Cure is.
They're
Cure is.
all that. Well, I think for most of them, like Fire, Thunder, and Blizzard, just was it the Aladdin world? The
Yes.
second one of that, when you flying around on the magic carpet, makes them required for checks.
Yeah, which means I need Blizzard to do Agrabah 2.
Yeah.
In fact, I didn't complete Agrabah 1. I can go back and just take on the Fire and Blizzard Lord for an extra quick check.
Oh, you piece of
Andy.
Piece of flaming skull.
Oh, that was my own fault.
As always,
There we
just blame the flaming skull.
It was a flavor skull this time. We're still rolling.
What?
Do it every time. There we go.
Well, now might be a good time to check whether there are anything else our host would like to announce.
Yeah, I want to remind everybody that we are raising money for the National Alliance of Mental Illness. Stigma harms the 1 in 5 Americans affected by mental health conditions. It shames them into silence and prevents them from seeking help. The Stigma Free campaign is NAMI's effort to end stigma and create hope for those affected by mental illness. Through powerful words and actions, we can shift the social and systemic barriers for those living with mental health conditions. And that is a big part of what NAMI's focus is. It's on helping people that are struggling with mental health. And all of the donations that we are collecting over the course of this weekend for this marathon are going toward this very wonderful charity. So if you have any spare income that you would like to see go to a wonderful cause, I cannot think of very many charities that do better work than the ones at NAMI. So please get your donations in, and also keep in mind we still have donation incentives for you to put your dollars toward. Just as a reminder, we have a $300 goal for that mirrored map incentive for Super Metroid Varia randomizer. We are currently at just under $64 out of 300, so we've got a little ways to go. But I do believe that we can get there, chat. But you got to get your donations in if we're going to make that happen. And just as a reminder to everybody about when that run is going to be happening, the Varia randomizer is going to be happening in about, I'm doing the math here correctly, about 6 hours from now. So we don't have a lot of time. We've got Castlevania Aria of Sorrow immediately after this multi-world run, and then we've got Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening DX randomizer, and then as soon as that one's over with, we're jumping into Super Metroid Varia, and I don't know how far in it's going to be before they have to put the cap on that, but you don't have infinite time, so make sure you get your donations in if you want to see that randomizer, that mirrored map incentive happen in that Varia randomizer, because I know I want to see it, and I know you do too.
And I have to say, having seen it, it is an incredible one that really can mess with runners, especially if you're used to the vanilla map.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and Grey Goo Girl is in chat right now saying he said that first time they ran it, it gave him a headache. So I can imagine
Understandable.
watching it as a viewer is probably going to be quite the trip of an experience.
Thank you, Johnny.
No worries. And now and the spindle right after.
Beautiful.
Oh, I'm on a hammer. I can't do this check. Okay. And now I work my way back down the dungeon to do all the checks I went past. Yeah, honestly, that incentive sounds quite chaotic, honestly, is the best way I could be able to describe it.
And we do love chaos here at Randomania.
Oh, don't get that one.
I'm really
Yes,
glad that something was on those NPCs. Because remember when I said it's like an in-dungeon trainer shuffle? I left 4 trainers on the overworld who need HMs to be reached. So that was Doc Danny. Doc Danny is my most favorite. We also have Ledge Linda, which we're coming up to outside of Fuchsia. We have Cerulean Claire outside of Cerulean Cave, and we have Plant Pierre outside of Power Plant. Named by the community and myself. We don't like Ledge Linda, though. Ledge Linda doesn't give anything, usually.
Which means that today's the day!
I hope. That'd be nice.
Also, Prudent, that hinted strength upgrade is not necessary. It'd be nice. Don't go out
Yeah,
your way for it.
I'm gonna need a third ice cream anyway.
Alright, in that case, don't worry about it. I will ignore it. Once I'm done with Fire Temple, I'm going to show off a really cool little glitch you can do. Which is worth it because it unlocks 8 whole checks.
8 checks.
It's like 8 more than 0.
Yes, that is how numbers work.
It's true. I do love math. All right, everyone meet Ledge Linda.
I'm going to make a rock disappear. Be a really cool trick.
Let's see what items I've got.
Oh. If I get a chance to make it disappear, I thought it was piece number 24.
Ledge Linda, please. Nothing.
Could be worse. I'll do the chest in this room. The chest in this room had already been hinted useless. Oh, no, no, it hasn't. That's a
Professor
TM.
Oak sends his bees. Oh, this is awkward.
Hey, Nib, have you found TM45 yet?
TM45?
I'm about to get you one. I'm wondering if you already had one.
Man, that'd be really tough for me to figure out.
God, bad time, bad time, bad time.
Don't the Red Seeds only have one of each TM available anyway?
Not always.
Nope. Actually, no. You can have
Some
multiple of
can,
them.
yeah, some can do. Like any of them that are on gym leaders, I believe, can potentially.
Yes. Yeah, gym leaders in Gen 1 guarantee give you a TM. I don't know if it's because they didn't want to change it or because the nature of Gen 1 is very rough, and as a result, you need a minimum of 8 TMs to try and help you out. Which I will say is a perfectly acceptable rando choice because Gen 1. That's all I can say. It's just because Gen 1.
Remember, the best Generation 1 quirk is if you are missing exactly 255 health, recover will fail.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or 511.
To be fair, a lot of things break with the number 255 in Gen 1.
Ooh,
Yeah,
anyway,
it's true.
it's a cool number that absolutely does not deserve the hate it gets.
That's because it's right next to 256, and we know what happens at 256.
It gets reset to 0.
I maybe. I didn't go that far. I just kind of left that to be in a book. Why would I try to use a big word on my marathon? I left it as a
Ambiguous.
mystery. No, I was going for ubiquitous.
Okay.
I don't even know what the word means. I'm like, I like the word ubiquitous.
A word that I used earlier.
Ubiquitous.
Words are hard. We all know words
Yeah,
are
it
hard.
doesn't make it any easier.
I mean, when it comes to long words, we all know that the worst word is Slanfair, Spoof, Green, Giggle, Gary, Quinn, Double, Slutter,
Close.
What did I mess up?
A bit of pronunciation difficulty, I think, more than anything.
I still trip on that one.
Yeah. Llanfair, Pwlch Gwynge, Gareth, Gwyndraw, Llantysilio, Go.
Okay, I see what I missed. Okay, fair enough.
There's enough phlegm on the 14th syllable.
You
So
joke.
fun fact,
I'm not joking.
viewers, two of us are Welsh, so we know that longest place name in the Northern Hemisphere. I don't know the longest place name in the world. That's in New Zealand. I haven't bothered to learn that. Learning the Welsh one was hard enough.
Yeah, you know what? Fair. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Canada, we go as far as like Oak Court, Elm Street.
Sounds like a nightmare there, honestly.
I hate
Anyone
it.
lived on it.
I hate it.
Very happy someone worked that one out.
I'm a horror fan. Of course, I was going to get that.
Ooh.
This is a very fun and very true fact, Dane.
Well, it is time for me to go back to being a child because a lot of stuff I can do as a child. Some of which is available from the very start of the game.
For my flashes, probably.
It might be. It actually might be. We'll find out.
Ooh, right time. Thank you.
There's actually 5 checks I'm about to check that are available from the start of the game. But it needs light in Child Hyrule Market. Which I have. Didn't have them at the start of the seed because the start of the seed was day. Yay! The game starts at 10 AM. 10 AM, I believe, is just enough time to walk from the entrance of Hyrule Field from Kakiri Forest to the castle.
Maybe.
Unfortunately, when you beat Deku Tree, it sets into noon, which is not enough time. Keep the trail off there. Let's see what's behind door number 2. There was not a flash in these. Alright, chat, I got a fun game for you. I'm about to go into the treasure. After I do Bomb 2 Bowling, I'm going into the treasure chest mini game. That is 5 chests, either left or right. So I want to see you guess what. Yeah, so either left or right 5 times. I'm going to see if anyone in chat gets the correct combination of chests. You have it like this.
Left.
If
Left,
anyone
left.
if anyone in chat gets it right, I'll add an extra $10 to the charity.
I'm on the 5 left feet club.
I'm going to regret that when every combination somehow turns up in chat, despite the fact there are, I believe, 32 of them. And someone's going to duplicate.
As I'm just going to, just because it's easier to say.
Right here.
Damn,
Well,
I'm kind of.
mirror shield.
Just after I buy a shield for adults.
Well, now you got a better shield.
I've done that 30 seconds ago. Oh well. Thank you. Oh, of course it is.
Also, not necessarily a better shield.
I
from
know.
taking out reflect items.
For it being the reflecting surface.
Oh god. Why did the chicken walk into the bomb?
I don't know.
fun.
Why did the chicken walk into the bomb?
I
I
wanted to
think
set
it's
up,
good. Gonna cross the road.
Philosophical question.
I wanted to set up for a joke. It just literally just happened.
We never know with you.
Alright, Bobsy Bowling is done. Let's see if it was worth it.
Also,
Also,
they fed that chicken in the back? Or is it just
I-
naturally enormous and it got the job because of that?
I hope so. I hope we get fed because
Like they purposefully fattened the chicken just so it was large enough to mess with you at the end of Bomb Chew Bowling so that a chicken could get bombed?
Oh, that's another trap. I go up to 7 now. Alright. No more guesses. Let's see if anyone gets it. My guess is always left, left, right, left, right.
That was my guess.
Well, I'm out.
Oh, is it right already? I'm out. That's it.
Right again. Thank you for the health. 13 health, double defense. I'm not dying anytime soon.
Excellent. Or not, depending on where part of your game you're in.
Right, right, left.
Damn it.
I will need someone else to look at chat, see who actually got it. Because because I haven't got chat open right now. Because
Nope.
No,
one has it.
everybody started
Yeah.
on the left bar. Great Google, which went right to all.
Ah! Oh, I don't get extract from here. Okay.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah, I'm surprised I gave the other item. It was. Yeah. I guess I'm talking about here getting ice trapped. Was this worth it? Yes.
Whoa.
No. No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was a. Oh, now I get ice trapped. It has to finish the game before it lets me get ice trapped. Okay. So what was it? Right, right, left, I think it was. No, last one was right. Either way, if everyone started left, then
Yeah, everybody bar one who just full righted.
well. Nice attempt. So that's a little game to play. Just see if we can guess. Actually, it's like 32 options. So, right, when we're going next, I am going.
God, what is this? What?
I need daytime.
Oh, that's a nightmare. Okay.
Sorry,
Sure.
You think that's a
soft-locked
nightmare?
myself, so I had to quit out.
Hmm? Oh.
Soft locked myself, so I had to quit out.
Nice. Oh,
I went into the area where one of the enemies are, where you need the time spinner wheel to be able to even
I
see them,
see.
and just got trapped there.
Was that in Temple Dry or?
Yes.
Yeah, basically.
You could if it's Temple Dry, you can just wait and door will open automatically. I think it's about somewhere between 30 and 60 seconds if you can't actually get in.
To be fair, I never bothered trying before, so
Yeah, I had that. Mate. I was grinding for Merchant Crow in my vanilla playthrough. 5 to go, by the way.
I'll tell you what, if I complete every other check available, I'll go back and do that.
All right. Three times in a row, Charmander has been the ghost.
Damn.
Beautiful.
That is a statistic anomaly.
You know, I think it actually reshuffles the enemies every trip as well.
How's spaghetti here?
Still gonna wait until I've done every other check, because that's just
Yeah.
annoying anyway.
Yeah, of course, of course. Oh, fur boots.
Yep, enjoy the glitch boots.
I'll do some with those right now, actually. Make him a child. I'm about to get Noob's fly. And the rest of the bottom of the well, because let's face it, it's bottom of the well. Why is it just yellow on my tracker? Oh, I see, that's why. Since we've got those, I got that, and that.
Oh, it's so nice this time being here and not having to rely on light wall.
Oh, you're joking. Well, I hinted my Megas and Hammer because it'll make life significantly easier. It's at the end of Jabber. It's at the end of Jabber Jabber.
Oh man.
Beautiful.
My letter is locked in Cavern of Remembrance.
I mean, I can possibly get somewhere with it if you want me to.
I have 5 pieces till I'm done. Don't worry about it.
So does Prudent.
Do I?
Yep.
You're on 35?
Yeah.
Where exactly in here was your fly? Let's have a look. Underwater.
Yeah, underwater left.
All I need to do is lower the water level, and you'll be able to float like a butterfly.
And sting like a bee.
I'm just glad you gave me fly after me being able to showcase all of the escape rope warping.
You're going to showcase it anyway.
No, I wouldn't have.
I said could have, not would have.
Nah.
Also, I would like to share a quick fun fact. This one's actually quite fun. We have completed 902 out of 1,803 checks in the entire multi-world.
So
We are
we're
half.
50% did all 4 games.
Yep. Of them, who wants to guess which one has the least percentage of checks complete?
You.
Yep.
Oh, there's
Good,
Val.
I'm assuming I'm probably the highest amount.
Percentage-wise, no. Hero is.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
100
super easy
checks.
for me to be highest there.
Yeah, amount-wise, you absolutely are.
Oh, I do have
Yeah,
CM45.
that one doesn't surprise me.
Or is that because of you?
You know what, sorry?
Did you give me TM45?
Yes.
Okay, it was poison powder.
Oh, there you go. Here's your fly. And another
Thank you.
message came through. That might be is that your 4th? An Oaks parcel.
No!
You're welcome, noob.
Why? I don't
God.
want Oak's parcel.
At least you can fly back now.
I know, but I don't wanna. Don't make me.
God dang it, Genza.
Wow. Okay, you needed that.
Master form is actually extremely handy.
That was behind Pokeflute, actually.
So, just demonstrating how a boomerang can phase through existence. Also, my bottom of the well is the music that plays in the Bomb 2 bowling minigame.
That's a beautiful place for my own light wall.
Oh, that's such a
Street
place.
fight of the Raven Lord room.
There's an irony in
Perfect spot for it.
there's an irony in Thunderstone being in bottom of the well.
There
The
is.
enjoyment. It's Ifrit is the boss here, so.
Oh, that's free.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
For those who don't know, Ifrit is actually one of the 2 bosses that you normally fight in the post game, or quote unquote post game, like right before the final boss. The other one's Ravenlord. Ravenlord is a nightmare to fight. It is actually really difficult to move around. Ifrit, if you get underneath him, is it's
Free.
pretty much.
Free.
Dang it. Thank you, but I had a broken stick. Oh my god, okay. 27. I only need 3 more pieces to finish the game.
All right, I have enough to go to Cerulean Clair and Cerulean Cave, so I'm gonna go do that.
Okay. Okay.
Should I check the 70 just for fun?
Why not, honestly?
Actually, I'm level 63. I'm checking the 70. Let's go.
Yeah, go ahead. It's
Anyone
another
have
move.
anyone have any predictions on the Mewtwo?
Caterpie.
Stop. Get real predictions.
On
Right,
something.
yeah.
Sorry, Catadies. Real prediction. I'm gonna guess Chansey.
I know how RNGesus treats you. I'm sticking with Caterpie.
Jeez, it's gonna be a Paris. I'm calling it right now.
No. It's not. The game's not Legend Arceus. It's not going to be a Paris.
It could be a Paris.
Please refer to my previous statement.
That's another Jinx. More time loss.
More money for charity.
More money for charity. I didn't have to fight you, Cerulean Clair. Give me something good, please. Nope.
Oh, wouldn't it be funny if it was Jinx?
A tool for charity. Simply.
Was the 70 Jinx or was it just found in the cave?
No, it was on Claire.
Oh, okay.
Where are the worthless arrows?
I don't know. I might actually use those.
That's that desperate for money?
No. I need something to do when I run out of Triforce pieces to collect.
Fair enough.
Alright. I think the only thing from here now is up here. Oh, now I can afford a Zora Tunic. Or Brute Fire. Now I can freeze. That's 8. That's definitely 8.
It sounds like a dangerous angle.
Sounds like a what angle?
A dangerous angle. That was my keyword. You see what I tried to do there? I tried.
A what angle now? You said?
A dangerous angle?
Yeah, that's what I thought you said.
Yeah.
So speaking of your angles, you got any news for us?
I wasn't exactly expecting that, but yeah, I want to remind everybody that is out there watching that we are doing this whole weekend of randomizer marathon or randomizer speedruns in this marathon for the National Alliance on Mental Illness. They are the nation's largest grassroots mental health organization dedicated to building better lives for the millions of Americans affected by mental illness. What started as a small group of families gathered around a kitchen table in 1979 has blossomed into the nation's leading voice on mental health. Today, we are an alliance of more than 600 local affiliates and 49 state organizations who work in your community to raise awareness and provide support and education that was not previously available to those in need. If you'd like more information about that, you can go to NAMI.org. That's NAMI.org. And as a reminder, we are, I think we got about a little under an hour left of this race.
Yeah,
Maybe.
about that.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, a little less than an hour. We've got Castlevania Aria of Sorrow after that, and then we've got Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening DX, which we do have donation incentives open for that. We've still got the date with Malon donation incentive to meet. We are at $80 out of $300 for that. So we got about $220 left to reach that incentive, and that'll be happening, I assume, pretty shortly after the beginning of that run. So you don't have a lot of time left on that one. And then after LADX, we've got Super Metroid Varia Randomizer. We've got another $300 goal to meet for the mirrored map incentive, and we're just under $64 for that. So be sure to get your donations in to make both of those things happen. And great news. news is we just got a donation in. $4.31 comes in from Windbliss. They said, insert a witty comment about Prime Gaming here. You can't go wrong with Archipelago. Thank you very much for that. And that donation went toward the Lynx Sprite Bid War. That went to Oracle of Ages Girl. So thank you very much for doing that, Windbliss. And yeah, we are that pulls us up to a total of $647 even. Let's hit $1,000 before the end of this run. I think we can do it. Let's make it happen, chat.
Hell yeah.
I have supreme confidence in chat.
Also, there's your Ruto's letter.
Many thanks. I'll be heading there next. Almost. I want to do Deku Tree first.
I mean, Deku Tree is always a good choice when basically as soon as you can.
Yeah. I could have done it sooner, but it didn't make sense to route it in until now.
Fair. So the hinted things were definitely more important.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'll always prioritize hints. Oh, good news. The Haunted Wasteland's a foolish choice.
Oh, you're
Yeah.
welcome there, Pruden.
What's more?
Yeah, once more is one of those
Yeah.
very nice to
Yeah.
have things.
I think I got second chance very early on as well, actually.
Oh, nice.
So I am looking pretty good. I do keep forgetting to put my abilities on when I get them.
I'm visiting Plant Pierre, and then I might check out Oak's parcel. I might. Maybe.
Do it.
I do have nothing else to do except like the 3 checks past the guards. Plant Pierre? Alright. Dangerous, I have a question for you.
I hopefully have an answer.
Okay, no pressure. You're just representing the entire Randomania community right now. So it's a very important question.
Oh dear God. Okay, go.
Okay, so the Mewtwo was a Bellsprout. Now,
Huh?
I know where my Leaf Stone is, but the Leaf Stone is behind a few items. But I named the Bellsprout Nami. Do I run the soon-to-be Victory Bell?
Yes.
Is your name Dangerous? I don't think so.
Dane's vocal cords really messed up there.
Don't you know I'm going into voice acting so I can manipulate my vocal cords at will, apparently.
That's very good.
It's an impressive skill to have.
Like right now, I could sound exactly like Shawnee. Watch.
Hi.
That was so I'm so proud. Thank you.
Yeah. I say you run the Victory Bell.
Okay. I will prep the Victory Bell appropriately. I need hideout key, guys. You got hideout key for me anywhere?
I didn't find out.
All right. Where's the hideout? I can't even. I can't get there actually. Hold on. Hint hideout key. Okay. So Dangerous. Just to inform you on what you have unleashed upon me is Silphco, which means I need tea. So we're gonna be here for a while. Everyone could thank Dangerous and his multiple voices for this. Which by the way is an impressive skill.
You're very welcome. See, that was another one of my
Mickey
voices.
Mouse. That was amazing. The one brand for the archipelago.
No, seriously, where was your tea?
It's
Tea is in my
Second.
Halloween Town 2 on my absolute worst boss, which subsequently I can't get to until Noob does Victory Road 3rd floor.
Which I can't do until I have strength.
I'm going to warn you all right now. I am on 29 Triforce pieces.
All right.
Very nice.
The moment the 30th one comes out, I'm sending out a lot of stuff.
Oh, jeez, dude. Okay, Dangerous has made an even more interesting seed. My strength to do the Victory Road that Pruden needs to engage the Nami Pokemon is behind 6 badges because it's in Viridian Gym. So,
Of course it is. That was
Dangerous, we thank you for making us hit the estimate. It's perfect. This is exactly what we needed.
Do I apologize or say you're welcome?
Never apologize. You choose with grace, poise and integrity.
Well, what,
If you're going to apologize, do it in a different voice.
well, what can we say except you're welcome?
No, I'm not having more Disney references.
Too bad. Yes,
I mean, unless Dangerous can start doing Dwayne the Rock Johnson's voice, then yes, more Disney references. I'd be okay with that.
Don't know if I can do that one, but I can read another donation.
Do it.
That will do.
Yeah, $18 comes in from Psychonauts. They said $18 for the fact that Kingdom Hearts 2 released in North America 18 years ago on this day. One of my favorite games of all time. So glad to see it represented at Randothon. GLHF to all the runners, and thanks to all the volunteers for your help in making this possible. Thank you very much, Psychonaut. And that went toward the Link's Sprite donation bid war to turn Link's Sprite into Matty.
And how are those sprites looking at the moment?
I can tell you. Let me just refresh the page to get a look at this. It is looking like at the moment, the wait, I can't read this thing extremely well. NES Link is in the lead at $75.50 with Oracle of Ages Girl at a close second at $69.81.
I'm assuming that was the first love that Matty got.
That I do believe that was the first donation that went toward Maddie. So yeah, if you're out there and you want to see Maddie be the Link's Sprite, or see Maddie as Link's Sprite for the LADX run, get your donations in. You currently need to be at $75.51 to take the lead on that bid war.
Okay. Well, I'm in BK mode, but I know Shawnee is one little tringle away from getting us out of here.
Queen
I'm
Goma is down.
hoping that's going to come very soon because I'm nearly BK'd, and if I'm nearly BK'd, there's an issue.
What? No.
Yeah.
That's
What?
impressive, honestly.
Yeah, I'm almost in BK as well. Shocking,
heading-
no one.
I'm heading towards Zora's River, which has a grand total of 10 checks for me.
Yeah, I'm just prepping Nami right now.
One of
It's a
which is
belt-
frogs too.
Wait, really?
Yeah, I have all 6 songs.
Oh my goodness.
And each song is a check. So I'm about to get 7 checks for by playing songs to frogs.
Hell yeah.
Everyone likes frogs, right? Frogs are cool.
Interestingly, I'm logically in BK mode.
I hope Nami likes candy because they're getting a lot of candy.
How rare is it?
12 of them, so not that rare actually. It's pretty uncommon, I would say.
So medium rare. Oh,
So I like my steak.
Hey, here about that strength 3 I mentioned earlier.
Oh,
Yeah, I know. I mean, you're probably going to finish long before I actually need that.
Yeah, that's going to be a Triforce piece rather than a strength 3, I'm afraid. For reference, it's in Light Trial, which is locked by the 3rd strength. That I can get you immediately.
Yeah, that opens quite a few checks for me.
Yeah, I can do it for that now. Actually, I'm in George River right now. Reference Zora's Domain shop, which has also been open for a while, but it's even harder to route than Deku Tree was.
Is that named the Yas Queen room? That's amazing.
Some of the names in Time Spinner are actually fantastic.
Okay, I don't have a powerful enough magnet. I'm realizing I can't do that as well as I had hoped.
Library key card, I believe, Hero.
Yeah, I always forget the exact name of it. It only opens like 3 checks on its own. It's not worth going out of your way for.
I'd like to remind you that Viridian Gym requires a 6th badge.
Well,
How many do you have?
5. I am actually just
Well, then
sitting
implement them.
outside of the gym.
Well,
Hey, Sean.
no worries. Stitch might help as well. I'm not sure how much, but you have Stitch now.
Not as much as Chicken Little.
You're joking, right?
Nope, Chicken Little got me through Cavern of Remembrance to get you Root of Letter.
That is actually amazing. I can get that, but it's quite a way away. I'll get you in about as soon as I'm able.
Nobody can even see what I'm hinting. You just have to trust me. It's not cool.
Yeah,
So go on.
How bad?
I was just gonna say I can't see any of them either, so they're all in
because they're all in my world, and luckily for everybody, it's on the way of me making this a victory bell. So not only has Dangerous put us in a much longer seed and is going to keep us on time, but has actually become a prophet and has predicted the end of this Archipelago multiworld. Claps in chat for Dangerous actually being the hero of the seed.
I'm very, very sorry.
I'm just playing some songs of some frogs, which makes them all grow big and strong.
Since
Each
we're
one-
here, I will take the moment to because I said it in chat, but I'll announce it on the stream for anybody. We've got less than an hour of this run left of this race. I will read your donations, doing the impression of your choice. If you so send it in with a voice in your comment. So all I'm saying is, if you want to hear it, get your donations in.
I like that. That's great. Wrong gold item, Prudent! Wrong gold item!
Technically, it's not called a golden Triforce piece, so that's not our fault.
Yeah, also, it's not my fault that I just did 1,000 Heartless for that, right?
And then got Reflect after? Nice.
Yes.
Of course. Of course. It's always the way.
I also only need one Lucky Emblem. With 2 Reflect, I can probably beat Finals.
Hero, hate to say it, I think it's up to you.
So I have Master Form. I'll go do.
Honestly, there are very, very few checks for me available, as in done almost the entire game at this point.
Nice.
Okay.
The few hints I just put in are for Go Mode items and the very few other checks available.
Okay, hold on then. So, how much do Shawnee and Prudence still have to do then?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay.
I have quite a few second visits, but I don't have the necessary locking items.
Okay.
If I were to get a Triforce piece right now, this instant, I'm sending out 175 items.
Yeah, but the problem that I'm worrying about is if neither of you have a lot of checks left, nobody's sending out Triforce pieces because nobody's budging because you didn't go to Forest Temple Raised Island Courtyard chest.
You know
Which one?
how... I didn't have a hook shot when I went to that area first. I've not been
Yes,
back
I know.
since.
But what I'm saying is, the locations that you are afraid of, perhaps you have to take it head on.
I'm not afraid of it. I just haven't gone back there yet because it's out of the way. I will get there in a moment, okay?
Would you go
Sounds
there
like
for
fear
a
to
friend?
me.
I am going there for a friend. I'm just going where
Ah.
I am first.
See? Peer pressure works. Anyways.
Not peer pressure. I was already going there. Go take your item finder and be happy.
No. I don't want it.
Putin got up on the Hydra's back for that.
Good.
I did.
Why was it up there?
I have no idea.
You were
The
questioning why
Hydra is
items.
first.
You were questioning why items are in Archipelago. Why they are placed in certain places in Archipelago. No one can tell you that. It's impossible.
Mister, what is the meaning of Archipelago?
Tell you
You
what,
want
I
this-
haven't done any of Pirates yet, so hopefully I can find something here for you guys.
It's my
Do you
favorite
want
place.
this? Do you want this badge or not?
I do actually, yeah. If you don't mind.
I'll consider it.
I really hope you find a Triforce piece first.
Oh no, I'm going straight to the island.
Oh,
I'm
you're
gonna
not even
find the
gonna
Triforce
chance
piece.
it?
If I'm hinted something, I'll go straight for it.
That's fair.
Especially if I can reach it. I can reach like right outside the game right now. You know what? Did I change my mind? Oh, have another effect.
Ooh.
Not for me, but
That is all of my reflect.
you know, I changed my mind. I'll do a lobby first.
Final fight is going to be great.
Great.
Funnily enough, we have not. I don't think the four of us together in AP have had a run quite like this, where both Prudent and Shawnee are stuck on one item needed, and me and Hero are waiting for them to finish. Because logically, the game or the AP will never expect someone to release to complete logic.
Oh, yeah.
Which means there is some really deep logic that this seed was looking for. Which apparently this was the second of 3 seeds in terms of length, so I don't want to know what number 3 was. That must have been really bad.
Oh, I'm definitely planning on looking through the log for seed number 3.
Yeah, because 2 was
after
too
this,
fast, apparently.
Because the only description we were given as to the seed itself was no.
No, there's zero
Literally
explanation. Our
all he
veteran was just
said
like,
was, as to seed 3, no.
So
thank you.
I just had some comedy there. I checked the gold skull first because it's right there. It was a Triforce piece,
Oh,
except it wasn't.
oh,
It ice trapped me.
oh no.
Beautiful.
Me trying to beat the seed without grabbing your badge first cost me $2 to Nami.
Why?
Us,
Beautiful.
because I am matching your donation.
logically in BK mode.
What happened? Why did that badge take so long to come in?
I don't know. Were you
That's
pressing
strange.
buttons?
No.
Is your inventory almost full?
No, I just emptied it a bit. Might have just been that. Interesting. Don't worry, I'm just showing what happens if you go in front of the door. Someone through the door kicks you out. Alright, so my badges are... Where are they again? They are...
And I
Viridian
just
Gym
found
Black
my
Belt.
last lucky emblem.
Nice!
Alright, well I'm in a race now.
That's the first go mode.
Oh, and there's your majestic mushroom. I'm currently in go mode. All I've got to do is find the 30th Triforce. You know what?
Right, I'm gonna go straight to final fight. Yeah, I'm gonna go straight to final fight because I ain't doing that.
Oh, for God's sake!
Actually, that too will allow me to evolve Nami.
Victory Road
That's what
2F.
intended. Where is it?
There's one in Victory Road 2F.
I still can't go there. I still don't have strength.
I'm just
That's the
hinting.
amazing part about this.
Saffron. No, you can't do Saffron Jimmy, but can you?
Nope. No, oh, well, I can once Prudent finishes. But I'm not going to because I'm going to evolve Nami and then I'm going to go finish the game.
Oh, come on!
Would now be a good time for me to jump in?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Alrighty, so we just got a $25 donation in from Addie Joe, who is actually the host for the next run after this one, who sent in a donation with the comment. It starts in brackets. It says, in the voice of Jerry Seinfeld. So here we go.
Oh, man.
What is the deal with those randomizers? Are they random or are they Isers? Who knows? Thank you very much for that donation, Addie Joe.
That's great. Alright, I'm gonna end. We're gonna end spam move items till I finish them. Okay.
Oh, thanks for keycard V. That
What else was in here?
takes me out of BK mode for all of 3 checks.
Beautiful.
And I put you straight back in.
I need to go to... Oh, yeah, I
Yeah.
need to go to Hideout.
Might as well finish Forest Temple. Not much else I'm gonna be doing here.
Okay, that was everything in here. I guess what I could do while I'm waiting to do... I guess it's called Nami mode now, isn't it? Because we're waiting for the Hideout.
Actually, I'd say that there are exactly 3 checks left in my game. I will have hundoed this seed.
Impressive. I made such a fuss about getting a shield. I never equipped said shield. There we go. Okay. So now we're in everyone's favourite Ocarina of Time randomizer dungeon. It's Forest Temple. Everyone loves Forest Temple, right?
Nap Temple.
It's a good dungeon. So linear. Follow the path, forehead.
It's the Nap Temple.
It's
You
called
can
an.
even nap whilst playing it.
I actually love Forest Temple. It's actually a pretty good dungeon.
And there we go.
Only-
That's 100% of my checks sent out. The only thing
Unreal.
left in my game is to beat the final boss.
Pretty
So I'm
fun.
not locking any of you.
It's probably me.
Well, I'm on Final Zemnis.
I mean, honestly, Shoni, it's almost guaranteed to be you.
Yeah. I started chasing hidden items too much. By the way, interesting fact, Noob, you've cleared exactly half of your checks.
It's more than half because I only have 421, remember? Because of all the overworld trainers.
According to Archipelago, you've cleared exactly half of your checks.
Yes, 546
Also,
divided by
the
2 is
Archipelago
50.
site is usually half a minute to a minute behind on that number.
Yeah, I'm just going by what I see.
I haven't done any checks, so it's not wrong.
Yeah, fair.
Okay, second floor. East item. East item? Oh, that sucks. Okay. This one over here.
Hey, will I finish before Final Zemnis falls over? But if not, I will finish when that Final Zemnis falls over.
Propane Nightmares.
Yes, I will! And that is time on mine.
Woo!
GG's.
Oh, only just as well.
Yep.
Hey, looking through to... Oh, SS ticket. It was in Shadow Temple.
Beautiful. That is what has my go mode.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
what
yeah,
puts
that's
in my go
right.
mode.
Oh my goodness, I completely forgot. I'm so sorry. Okay, you know what then? What I'll do after I get the hideout key and then the leaf stone in my 8th badge, I'll go get that for you, and then we can just all be in go to mode at the same time.
Nah,
You say
if,
all, both.
if you're in go mode, just go beat the game.
No, I have to evolve the victory bell. We're locked into this. We have
Okay,
so much
fair enough.
time. This meme is alive.
Fair enough.
Enjoy your hairpin, hero. It was in Gruda Training Grounds.
Thank you. It
And-
will make no difference since I already have the sash, but
Okay, so we've got a little bit of time until this finishes, so I'm going to go ahead and reset my game. Because the moment you obtain the last Triforce piece, the game automatically saves. But as it saves, it does one final thing.
GG, Pruden.
Other than
Not
mashing
GGs.
through stuff. GG's. Oh. I will count these ice traps, sure, why not? Because I'm going to go beat the final boss. If I have time.
Where was...
you will have time.
Yeah, you'll have time. We're almost done. We're gonna be well ahead again. Where was it in SSM?
Give me a second, I'll check.
Oh,
SSN B1F rooms macho room item.
Showroom item. All right, I think that's the first check. Wait,
I'm going to step away from the microphone for 2-3 minutes,
yeah.
just go to the bathroom and put my food on. I will be back shortly.
Yeah, no worries.
so did I actually get it? Yes, so completing my Triforce goal sends you to credits, saves the game, and adds the Ganon's Castle boss key into your inventory. then saves. So now I can
Thank
use
you.
what I've obtained to go and face the final boss. And it doesn't feel right for me if I don't beat Ganondorf. Let's go beat Ganondorf. Triforce pieces now will not send me back to the credits. It's already done that. It doesn't need to do it again. It does. It didn't actually get the hammer. Oh, I didn't get the hammers in my series.
Ironically, I actually have to. It's not a full meme because I actually have to go do all this stuff to finish my game. So
Beautiful.
it's a meme that's also not a dream. So it's again prophetic.
My
And very
final
fitting.
boss is the twins.
Oh come on, that's so free.
Really? That is actually
Super free with Jins.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's just over.
Okay, scientist back
I'm about to get spammed with items again, aren't I?
here.
Actually, while you're doing that,
I
I'm
mean,
gonna...
you're not getting spammed with items from me.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, you almost done all of those. Yeah.
No, I've done 100% of checks. This is the only thing that's left, and it gives me nothing.
You know, while I'm doing this, I'm actually going to explain why I'm doing so much damage to these skeletons. So, cool little thing about Ocarina of Time. When you crouch and stab with your sword, by default, it doesn't actually deal any damage. So what it does is copies the last damage you did with it, without, I'd say, the last non-crouch stab damage. So if you do a jump slash, which does double your sword's damage, then just start stabbing with crouch stabs, you deal a lot of damage.
There we go.
Thank
That's
you,
me.
hero.
That's mine beaten. 0 items released.
But how many times did you sash too high?
No idea. Probably a lot because I just spent a lot of time in BK bashing my head against the wall.
Ah,
Because that's just a thing I do.
pretty fair. Right, now climbing the final staircase, and then let's just go ahead and take down Ganondorf.
Basement floor 3 east item. Oh, I gotta get that on the way out. Okay. Wait, was it?
Hey, listen.
Yeah, it's rocket growth item. Okay.
Oh god. What happened there? Let's see, I want light arrows. I don't have hammer because it's in my world.
Okay, there's Nami's evolution.
Don't mind me just smacking back balls of magical energy with a bottle.
Yeah,
I actually
bottles
do.
are better than the mirror shield. This is not in question.
Right, it's very important that I jump slash into this cutscene. Because if I don't jump slash into this cutscene, this next boss takes 10 hits to kill.
To be fair, you can jump slash earlier than that.
Yeah, but if I don't jump slash at least into the cutscene, this boss takes a lot longer to kill because the same trick as was for the couch stab rule. Every weapon against this boss does 1 damage.
Including
Except-
the best weapon in the game, nuts.
Oh yeah, I can show that off as well. Actually, that's kind of funny. The only one that
Live with
doesn't,
nuts.
the only one that doesn't is the Master Sword. Fun fact: you can't
is.
you can't actually get the final hit with Deku Nuts.
Or if you can't move.
You have Thank you for that.
No
you
problem.
have to deal the final hit with the Master Sword, or the fight will not finish.
Or at least with the equivalent of Master Sword damage, because you can do it with the hammer, with the sword damage.
I believe you can, yes, but I think the final hit of the boss, you have the Master Sword anyway, it re-equips itself for free.
Yeah, it does. It re-equips itself, yeah. But you can still do a crouch stab with the hammer just for fun.
Oh, yeah.
So
Just because you
just
can.
sorry, just really quickly, just to give the marathon a heads up, we're probably done in 5 minutes.
Yeah, we're just waiting for Noob to run
Yeah.
through the Elite Four now.
I'm in the Elite Four, so we are amazing at gaming, and it's all because of the Nami Pokemon Victory Bell.
Oh.
And we
Yeah, I
are
didn't
really
thought-
close to $700, Chad. I think we could do it before this is over with. Let's let's make it happen.
Beat me to the champion. 700 before champion. This Victory Bell is staring at you with its one side eye saying, please, hey, that's its voice now. Or it's Dangerous's voice, whichever you want, whatever you want to believe. Or just giving you extra work will compensate you later, Dangerous. But yeah, basically, Dangerous, the Nami, the Victory Bell, wants you to donate.
And with that, Ganon is dead.
I didn't do it.
Doesn't really matter, but Ganon's dead.
Double GG.
Done just for fun.
Yeah, may as well.
You guys have such great music, and then it just comes to mind, it's just normal battle theme.
Yeah, I do love the music in Time Spinner. Most of it's pretty relaxed.
Yeah.
Especially the title music, just...
It is, yeah, it's very good music. I'm about to try, not Triforce, it's a Time Spinner 2 in development. Which I think is amazing news.
It comes out the end of this year, I think.
Oh, do we have a release date?
Definitely going to be one to get in on.
Oh, yeah.
What is our final music, I wonder? Uno's down. Just 16 more Pokemon to go.
What do we have for donations right now? Oh, 6-9? Oh, come on. Somebody's got this.
We are literally $10 away from hitting $700. I know we can do it, chat. We're almost done with this run. Let's make it happen.
That's as many. That's less
Remember,
dollars than the number of Pokemon separating me from victory.
And remember, there is an incredible incentive in the mirrored map for Super Metroid, which is just a great one to watch.
This is very true.
Not Nami Jr. now. Anyways,
It's just defeating the little brother.
Pokemon's fault. They made me do it.
That is a wonderfully worthless super potion.
They all have super potions except Lance and the champion. Okay, I'm also using super potions, but that's besides the point.
Yeah, but you're not using them in battle. You're just
No.
healing up to full outside.
I'm also not cheating because they can heal, as you can see, after they get attacked. The AI in this game is. There are so many things I could talk about with how broken this game is, but it would be longer than how long you have to donate $10 to beat me beating this game and getting us to 700. So
Oh, the game straight up cheats. That
it
is
cheats.
all.
Input reading, infinite power points, heal or buff after you move. They can actually heal mid bind and wrap and like doing attacks to you. It's Another Nami Jr. Why do you do this? Stop that.
Well, while Nami Jr. falls over, is anything coming through that the host would need to talk about?
I absolutely. And it's ironic that you passed it over to me. Just want to let everyone know we passed $700. Let's go. A $22 donation came in from Sean 1E. I think that's how you pronounce that. It says with the comment 11 ice traps, $22. Thank you, Shawnee, for that.
Beautiful.
And I will match that donation next week when I get my paycheck. Unfortunately, a bit strapped for cash this week, but I will donate directly to Nami next week. In fact, I will make it a nice round $25.
Very nice.
All right, here we go. 6 Pokemon between us and victory. Sorry to everybody organizing, but once again, we're going to be 30 minutes above schedule.
We're so sorry. We honestly thought it would be close.
Yeah, we didn't try for this. It just happened. It was good. You know what? The seed wasn't that nasty. It didn't make me full clear Victory Road or Silphco, which saved actually 50 minutes.
Plus, we intentionally picked the seed that wasn't the fastest one of the
There was one
ones we
faster
set
than
up to be vetted.
If you can believe it.
Yeah, our tech team is already hard at work getting the next run set up. Can we put some claps in chat for the tech team here at Randothon? They are doing amazing work. They're staying on top of things. They're keeping the ball rolling. Big shout outs to the tech team.
Oh yeah, just without the tech team, there wouldn't be a marathon. So, also 2. Oh,
Wait a minute.
23 levels down, it's still faster. Electro.
Yeah, Pokemon
Yeah,
isn't
it
fair.
is.
It's not fair.
1.
Fair, Electrode is a very fast Pokemon.
It is, yeah.
Whack.
Electro's the fastest in Gen 1, if I'm not mistaken.
No,
Yes.
is it? No, wait, no. Yes, it is.
No,
by a little
Electro's
bit.
Electro's not the fastest for like 2 or 3 gens actually. Everyone's still
Time.
Ninjask.
Is it really? Wow.
GG's.
GG.
Yeah, we don't get. I think it's not until like Ninjask or Deoxys Speed that we get faster.
Regieleki is the fastest Pokemon in the game.
Yeah,
Deoxys
I'm talking
Speed
about.
held it for a long time.
I'm talking about Gen 3.
Deoxys Speed
Yeah,
by a long shot, followed by Ninjask.
yeah. It's not until those two that Electro got beaten.
Yeah.
But yeah,
There you go.
That's us. That's it.
That's Multiworld.
GG's. Would you all like to plug yourselves before we wrap this up?
Given I
or
don't know
not.
the stream, I'll leave
Yeah.
it wide to the other 3.
So I'm a Harry Potter speedrunner normally. No affiliation to anything else. I also do variety gaming, prudent gaming on everything. Grab anybody else.
Up to you.
Go, Shiny, go.
Fine. Show money on Twitch. Mostly not going to time randomizer speedrunner. I'm looking to do Final Fantasy 14 soon. Dawn Trail coming out soon. Yay. That's me.
And I'm a full-time creator on Twitch, twitch.tv/ProPokenoob. We usually do a lot of actually Pokemon Nuzlocking and randomizer speedruns in the casual nature. I like to learn a lot of games that I've never played before, and I just play them randomized. That's just sort of my thing. We also do a lot of Archipelago runs. If you are interested in playing AP, make sure you join the Discord or go to archipelago.gg. It's a very large community. They have both synchronous and asynchronous runs running all of the time. You can find a lot of creators under the Multiworld tag, and I'm sure they'll be more than happy to bring you into the community. I can tell you firsthand that we do a lot of live ones on my channel. So if you're interested in getting into it, hit up any of us or check out the community. It is the future of randomizers.
Honestly, Archipelago is fantastic.
Yeah, so many games. That's so many options.
I am honestly confident in saying there's a game for everyone.
There is. Every skill level, it doesn't matter. Everybody can play. You do not have to be a top tier player. It's an incredibly inviting opportunity.
Oh, yes, and
Excellent.
as was said in chat, they have very large asynchronous games on the Archipelago Discord. I think the last one I saw was actually over 2,000 seeds. That's not even a joke.
Wow. Alrighty, well, do we get everybody? I believe we got everybody in that
Yep.
one.
Yeah.
So awesome. Thank you all 4 of you again for so much for showing off all 4 of these runs at the same time. It was absolute chaos and a ton of fun to watch. So thank you so much for that. We're gonna take a real quick break while the tech team finishes setting up for the next run, which is Castlevania Aria of Sorrow randomizer with attack shuffle. That is coming up right after this. Don't go anywhere.